right. Hello again, everybody, and welcome to another exciting episode of I Just Realized That No One Can See My Face. Today's been fun, guys. Let's turn that off. Did that help? Yeah. Sorry, guys. I gotta fix this. That's what I want. No, that's not what I want. I want you... There we go. Aha! There we go. No, for whatever reason... No, they could all see you. They just couldn't see me. For whatever reason, OBS Studios decided to change everything. Anyway... Alright, now everything is fixed. Let's try it again. Hello again, everybody. And welcome to another episode of The Kingdom of the Kael Isles, otherwise known as Jody Screws Up the Program.
There.
The Kael Isles is my custom D&D campaign where bad things happen to wonderful people because they weren't quite smart enough to say, no, Jody, I do not want to put my character's life in your hands. To kind of bring you guys up to speed, these guys have kind of joined a rebellion against the Eladrin Mageocracy that has been causing massive, massive problems. And they are now starting to look for allies and armament so that they can fight this evil government that's kind of trying to wipe out the world right now. They did find some allies in some wood elves that Avok had a personal connection to. They also met a human druid that joined them on their adventures. And then they went to a dwarven city looking for a specific relic that can hopefully be used to create a weapon for Fade that he's kind of been shown by his deity. So, what happened last week is as they were exploring this underwater dwarven city, they ran into some black pudding, which was really, really nice, and almost turned into a lovely TPK, and found out that hitting them with slashing-type weapons turns them into more. So that was fun.
You found a way to neutralize me.
Yeah, and I had to desperately try not to metagame that fight.
I knew what we were up against, but again, like she said, metagaming. I can't.
Yeah,
I have to.
I thought it was very well played. They did eventually deal with the black puddings, and they started exploring this city. While they were exploring, they did find this nifty stone that I believe Song has.
Yep.
Okay.
That's the item.
And they found this really giant door that they figured they've got to find a way to open, and they think there are these 4 buildings in the kind of 4 compass directions in this city that they think might help them open it. So they've gone to the first one, the one in the west. And they stayed outside this building just long enough to get Elaine back up to health and everyone back up into fighting condition. So, you guys are currently in an alley in Leoman's tiny hut next to this very large 1-story building with a single door. What would you like to do?
Accidentally hit my mic.
I'm gonna wake up Avok and say, "Hey, let's go."
Alright. So, door. You can't get in. Right. And have you guys figured that out yet?
I don't think we tried this.
We haven't tried the door.
Yeah.
Push pull or twist.
Maybe there's something like around the door that
I walk up to the
franchise
door and try to
access
push it
or
in.
something.
The door does not move. You see a similar set of 3 precious stones next to the door that you saw in the main tower.
Are they lit up?
You had this down.
None of them are lit currently.
All right, I've seen how this works.
Which one you pick? You've got a green, a yellow, and a red.
Green?
Door opens. You guys are hit with
Ah!
the smell of stale air. It's slightly off-putting, kind of like whatever. Like this door itself has not been opened in a very, very long time, probably even longer than the rest of the city has been abandoned. And it just doesn't quite seem right. But there's nothing deadly about it that you can tell. You can see the inside is dark currently, but from the light from the outside, you can see what looks like kind of a landing and then a set of stairs going down to the left.
Is there a pebble or some debris on the ground I can grab to throw in?
Sure.
After casting light upon it?
Sure.
I do so towards the bottom of the stairs.
Are you in the build? Are you actually walking in?
Negative.
Okay.
Negative.
You can't. The stairs are kind of cut off from the door. Like you're looking at the door here, and you can see the landings here. Then the stairs go that way, so you wouldn't.
Well, you only live once, unless you're me, and then you just come back. So I walk in and throw it down the stairs.
So as you do that, you notice that the building itself is almost entirely open when you get in. There's no walls or anything like that. You also realize that the stairs that you're looking at kind of crisscross like this, going down, and they go down close to about 40 feet. So this building, which used to only be 1 story, now looks to be about 5 stories, with 4 of them being below the ground level that you guys were on. As you look around, the place itself is again about 100 feet wide, about 50 feet deep, and there is kind of broken stuff and rubble and just stuff just about everywhere.
I start kicking through the rubble looking for treasure.
Make me a perception check.
Ha! D20 plus a lot. 16 plus 7. 23.
Oh, that's quite a bit. You notice at the top of the landing, there's not a ton of debris, and you get through it very, very quickly. But you do see, as you kind of look down, next to where the pebble fell, because it went over the side of the stairs, through the kind of stonework railing that goes around these stairs, you think to possibly keep people from falling off of them. You see that it hit the ground 50 feet below you, and there's something metallic and kind of smooth down there. But from 50 feet away, you can't really tell what it is.
Oh, yeah. Anyone feel like sneaking down there?
Relatively small, though. Like, probably no bigger than maybe like a baseball.
Oh. After seeing the fun magic of the little stone we found, I'm going to look at everything.
Okay.
I will, yeah. Hey, Elaine. Go look by the pebble. See that thing?
Yeah.
Go see what that is, please.
All right.
I will go with her.
We'll go stealth ahead.
I may not have dark vision, but I can try and perceive, right?
Yeah. There's a light. There's a stone with light casting right next to it, so
okay.
You can see.
I want to go down.
As you guys come in and you start walking down the stairs, as soon as you get to the first landing of, I have to do math now. There's a grand total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's a total of 9 total landings before you get to the bottom, because they just keep doing this thing. As you get to the first one, you notice that there are these large, what looks like gems in the roof of this thing. And as you step on them, you hear this sound, almost like something cracking, or almost not quite as loud as like a thunderclap, but kind of similar in sounding. And as you look around, you see each one of these large kind of half gems that are in the roof crack down the middle twice. And then you see them start to kind of open up, and you see light start just shooting out of them. And you kind of get the idea. They look kind of like chandeliers almost, made out of precious stones that glow.
Shiny.
Power source?
You've no idea.
Yeah, have they been following behind us?
Oh no, I'm dangling my feet over the top of this edge, just looking down at you guys.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Even from the top, like, they're technically closer to these large gem things than you guys are, so. Because they're in the roof, and these guys are only about 10 feet down from the roof, so. Fade and Song, probably Avok too, you guys probably had the largest scare, because one of them was no more than about 15 feet away from you, and just went.
I, of course, ducked behind Avok, but then immediately stood up.
Yeah.
And
What
of
you guys
course,
doing down
I
there?
screamed and I clinged to Fade.
Get off me, Pete.
Now
You-
the whole building is now illuminated with minimum of dim light. The areas nearest to these are bright light, obviously, but because it's such a large room, it's not bright light everywhere.
Can we perceive around to see if it's safe for the others to come down?
Sure. Roll me a perception check.
Okay.
No.
Remember what this thing is.
Everything's fine.
21.
Fine. What'd you get?
Everything's fine, guys. Come on down.
21.
Yeah, everything seems absolutely perfect. You don't see any reason to believe there's anything wrong right now.
All clear.
Aside from the smell,
Yeah.
Pretty much.
So this
Avok
room.
walks.
Go ahead.
Avok's walking down. Like, let's go, you little pansies.
Somewhere around here.
I stand up. Was there anything else in this room now that it's all lit up that we can see better?
yeah.
You can see.
You said it was an open room.
In the at the bottom of it, there is a large stone structure, probably about 10, 15 feet high. You've got no idea what it is. It looks almost alien with just how bizarre and out of place it is. You can see there. It looks like it's made mostly of stone. There are precious gems in it, and there's smaller details that you can't tell from where you are.
I will go close the door to this room and then follow Avok down.
Okay.
I'm going to leave it unlocked, though.
Okay.
And I suppose, since there's magic lighting in here, I will throw up a detect magic to see what I see when we get down the stairs.
Okay. When you get down to the stairs, the room is so large that your detect magic doesn't reach up to the top. And so you kind of look around, and you don't really see a whole lot until you kind of look back down, and you notice that the pebble you threw is radiating magic, and something right next to it is radiating magic as well.
Okay. Hey, Lane, be careful. There's magic in that thing, that little shiny thing.
I am the epitome of carefulness. Okay.
Okay. So
I'm gonna
you guys are-
carefully keep going down the stairs.
Okay. You guys get to the bottom of the stairs. You're about 10 feet away from where the pebble dropped, and the item next to it is kind of mixed in. It's kind of covered in rubble and some pieces of metal. and some shards of what looks like glass. So you can't really see it from where you are, but Fade, you can see there's a small, round, spherical object underneath there that has magic to it. Like you can definitely tell.
Hey, don't touch it right away. Let's inspect it. Maybe it's like a pressure plate or something.
Wouldn't that involve touching it then?
Well,
That is true.
someone we have likes to look at things closely, like traps.
Yes.
I'll go look at it then. I'll go look at it.
Okay. So as you walk over, you clear off a little bit of the rubble, and you see this ball. It's metallic, and it kind of looks like a rubber band ball, but instead of rubber bands, it's metal iron rings that just kind of wrap around each other over and over and over again.
Is it safe to touch? Is it trapped? Can I check it?
Make me an investigation check.
I'm good at those. Oh! 17.
Yes.
As you look at it, it's not attached to anything. It looks like it might have fallen there and just got covered by rubble over the years. But it's not attached to anything. You don't see any wires or anything. So as far as you can tell, it's not trapped. Or at least it doesn't have any mechanical traps.
Alright, I'm gonna pick it up.
So as you pick it up, it only weighs about a pound, which is a little bit weird because it again it's iron. It's a little bit rusty. It seems weird that it only weighs a pound. It seems like it should weigh more. And yeah, again, it's just over and over and over again. You have all of these metal bands kind of wrapped around each other that have formed this sphere.
This is weird. Okay.
Let me take a look.
Yeah, take it over to Fate.
I investigate it to the best of my abilities.
I will actually have you roll an Arcana check.
I roll a 13 plus 2, 15, please.
So as you look at this, you've never seen anything like this ever before.
Okay.
However, as you're looking at it, you do notice on one of these bands there is some runes that... What languages do you speak again?
Infernal, Common, Elvish, Abyssal.
That you do not recognize.
Is it dwarvish?
It's theoretically possible. You're in a dwarven city.
I know dwarvish. Can I read it?
Sure. You see it, and again, just like before, this is an ancient dwarvish script. But as you kind of look at it, it's a very simple word, and the word, while the translation is kind of weird, the word itself basically means like hold or restrain, something along those lines.
Oh.
Cool.
I want to test it. I want to throw it at somebody.
You are more than welcome to. Go ahead and make me a dexterity attack roll.
You can throw it at me.
Okay, I'll throw it at Fate. See if it does something. A dexterity attack roll.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, there's just my dexterity mod.
Dexterity mod plus proficiency bonus.
23.
You hit.
Does it do anything?
I'm pretty sure it will do something.
Do you do anything other than just throw it?
No, I just throw it at him.
Boom,
Just see
it
if
hits
they
your
do
armor,
anything.
hits the ground.
Ouch. I pick it up. Let's play catch.
You can still see it's radiating magical energy. There's
I don't know
something
how
magical about it.
Let's play with this later. Anyone want to hold this grenade?
I'll hold it.
I give it back to you.
While they were fucking around with the little ball, I was just looking around the room just because I'm a little bored and see. And do I perceive anything else?
I should have thrown an
Roll
A.
me a perception check.
Should have thrown an A mark. Just
You
weird.
could throw it at him and tell him to cheer up.
18.
As you're looking around, again, there's this large stone structure in the middle of the of this very large building, and you can see there's some writing on it. You can also see that there's some precious gems in it. You can see that there's some openings in it, and there are two large metal cylinders that come out perpendicular from the ground and then make a right angle and go directly into the ground, coming out of this large stone structure.
Okay. You guys done over there? Because this looks important, I guess.
Ooh, that does. I walk over.
All right.
More writing.
Oh, the
Elaine.
other thing with an 18, Avok, you notice is as you glance towards the ceiling, you notice that in various places on the ceiling, there are almost perfectly spherical rocks kind of hanging from the ceiling.
Okay. Hmm.
Song notices Avok looking up. Looks up.
So what would you guys like to do?
Those are cool.
I want to go investigate this structure.
Sure. You get close to it. It's large. Like I said, it's probably about 15 feet high. It's about 10 feet wide. And there are, which you've come to recognize as dwarven runes, all over it.
Elaine.
I'm gonna go over and try and see what I can translate from it.
Make me a history check.
Oh, yay.
Do it.
I'm obviously good at those. 14.
As you look at it, you've got next to nothing. You can tell it's dwarvish. For whatever reason, none of these words you recognize. Again, it's a very ancient dialect that hasn't been spoken in hundreds of years. But as you kind of look around and you try and get things, you do see a few runes that look very similar to the modern dwarven word for magic.
Magic.
And that's really the only set that you can pick out. The rest are, again, you can tell that they're dwarvish. You have no idea what they say. As you wander around, though, you do see something slightly peculiar, different from what you're used to seeing. You notice that on one of the sides is a set of 17 precious stones that are kind of on a box that's jutting out from this thing. And you can see that... sorry, I have to get to the right layer. There we go. You can see that 16 of them are set up in a 4x4 grid, and they are all currently blue. And you can see a 17th larger stone on the left side that is red.
Hey, Fade.
Yes.
You want to come take a look at this?
Yes. I walk
guys,
over.
Go ahead. I'm going to try and read these things by casting Comprehend Language.
Winning.
Interesting.
So I place my hand on the runes, and I cast that ability.
Okay. So as you're sitting there and you're kind of looking at it, it looks like gibberish. It looks like absolute gibberish. and then slowly you start to pick out certain runes. And you're like, wait a minute, I know that rune. I know that sounds like Fu. Oh wait, and I know that rune. That rune is Ga, and that one is and slowly you start to comprehend. And it still seems like gibberish. You can pronounce all of it. You can understand the words and things like that, but none of them make sense to you. As you kind of look at it, you do see the word magic is used a lot. You see the words transfer. You see a bunch of words that, even when translated into a language that you understand, don't make sense. It almost feels like people just put random sounds together and use those as a word.
I go ahead and call for Elaine.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm not very familiar with Dwarven at all, and I ask if I go ahead and recite some of these pronunciations and see if there anything that he would know or any similar line of that would be transferred into what is now the Dwarven language.
So she sits there and speaks this ancient Dwarven language that, again, hasn't been spoken in hundreds of years. Elaine has a hard time understanding it because, again, he doesn't speak this particular language. And you get about as much as you got before. You pick out the word magic. As long as you kind of sit there and think a little bit more, go ahead and make a history check for me.
Okay.
Yeah, while they're doing this, say if I was just looking at a pile of pebbles or whatever, takes out his axe and just plays golf.
Four.
So I look.
Gotta get that. We gotta get some skill in there, right? History check. Okay.
If I look up, how many little pebbles are hanging from the ceiling?
Make me a perception check. Song, what did you get on your history check?
6.
So you sit there looking at this.
Oh my god! I can't even get advantage on that? Damn!
Well, the fact that you can roll the history check is because you cast Comprehend Language. You're sitting there like, it still seems very bizarre. You're picking out more words. You're starting to see numbers. And you're seeing, I can't remember what they're called, pluses and divide, whatever those are called. They have a word for them, plus signs and minus signs and all that stuff. You can tell that there's a mathematical aspect to some of the language on here. This is a math that you have never taken.
I never did math.
Yeah.
I'm out.
So you can tell that there's numbers on there. You can tell that there's some words that you recognize, and then there's a bunch of words you've never seen before in any language.
Who the hell knows math?
Don't look at me.
I wasn't.
Yeah,
A little bit. Probably Faye, to be honest.
Aid?
yeah, that's the privileged one.
Being kind of a divine scientist, you would know a little bit about math.
He knows a little bit about long division.
Can I assist her in some way?
Sure. Roll me a history check.
Oh boy. Yeah.
I believe.
Don't believe
And
him.
while he's doing that, I would like to try to see what he was trying to look at.
Okay, you can roll me a perception check. We'll start first, Fade. What was your perception check that you rolled before?
Total of 20.
Total of 20. From where you're standing, you can see about half a dozen of them. But the large chandeliers up top make it actually kind of difficult to see past them because they are very bright. So there's a good chance that there's a lot more than that.
I rolled a 17 on perception.
You see very similar. You can see about half a dozen of them in various places directly above you, and you get the idea that there's probably more along this entire ceiling.
So, after seeing Elaine step on the thing and the lights chandelier opening up, then I threw up my detect magic. Can I see if like there is a switch? Like if I were to go step on the landing again, it would turn off.
You'd have to go back up to that landing. Because right now you're on the ground floor. It's up to you. Your detect magic will probably... You guys have only been down here for like 5 minutes-ish. Probably closer to like 8 or 9. So your detect magic will be going down soon.
Okay. I want to look at this room. Does this room look... Is this a square?
It's a rectangle. It's 50 feet wide, 100 feet wide, 50 feet deep, and then 50 feet tall.
I'm going to walk around this thing in like a outgoing circular pattern, and I just want somebody to watch that red light and see if anything happens. So I'm just going to like do spirals in the room until I get to the outside wall.
Okay, I'll do that.
I'm gonna see, Jody. These balls that Avok and Song noticed. Can you tell me how big are they in contrast to the ball that Elaine is carrying around?
The balls on the roof are. Ooh, that's a good question.
Are they the same size? Are they?
Yeah, really. That's what I need to know. Are they the same size, or are they bigger or smaller?
They are bigger.
Like
They're definitely bigger. They look to be somewhere between about 4 and 5 feet in diameter.
Yeah.
Perfectly.
Any color patterns or anything?
They are kind of a grayish green, similar color to the stone that was used to build this place. Perfectly spherical, though.
Okay.
Not a blemish on them. So, Fade, as you wander around, kind of looking at the floor, you can see there seems to be, specifically in the landing as you get close to it and the stairs, there seems to be some residual magical energy. You get the feeling of maybe like divination, almost like scrying, actually built into the stone itself.
Interesting. Does someone want to go touch that red light? Or I yell over to Elaine, go touch the red light.
Okay.
Everybody look around and see if anything happens.
Okay.
Go over and touch the big red. Jim, where those 17 are.
Okay. So as you do that,
Oh boy.
nothing really happens.
Okay, good. Does anything happen if I hold up that ball to these at all?
Not really.
Oh, hey, give that to Song. See if she can read the runes on that.
Oh. Song! You want to comprehend the runes on this thing?
I think it lasts for like an hour, right?
Yep. Yeah, I mean, I can
You look at
try,
it
but
and you recognize it's a single word. It is the ancient dwarvish word that roughly translates to either hold or restrain. But it's you've seen this word before, or with your comprehend language thing. It's a word, you understand it. It doesn't translate exactly into common, but that's what it means. It's an ancient dwarvish word. It means hold or restrain.
so hold or restrain, and then it.
As you
looks...
say that, you feel the ball itself kind of shake almost. It feels slightly different once you said the dwarven word.
Bring it. Do this. Throw it at me.
Okay.
Aren't you at the top of the stairs?
No,
No, he came back.
Okay.
It's a
Yeah.
it's a 50 by 100 foot room. Like he can get back there relatively quickly.
We're gonna
Okay.
throw the ball at Fate again.
I think I'd rather take Avok. He can handle a beating if this thing causes any serious damage.
I was honestly thinking about that, to be honest, because he looks bored. Maybe this.
Yeah.
Maybe this will help.
You're entertained. Avok!
What?
And she just chucks it as hard as she can.
Make me a dexterity attack roll with your proficiency bonus.
Okay.
If you do terribly, I'm gonna be mad.
Probably.
I should have done it, darn it, so long.
Alright. And then my proficiency bonus. Gotcha. It's 10.
So, Avok, as you're standing there, you watch Song take this thing and throw it at you. And at first it doesn't seem anything, and then something very bizarre happens. As this ball starts moving towards you, it starts to unravel itself. And what used to be a small ball turns into a large mass of tangled iron rings that are rushing towards you, getting larger and larger, looking to encompass your
This
fall.
is because my AC is 16. Come on.
You dodge out of the way, and it goes
Whoa.
past you. And as it misses you, it hits the ground and goes right back into the little ball form.
That good song, I could have hit him.
Yeah.
I wonder
Tucker
if
goes
you'd be
over
that
and
small.
kind of like paws at it. I don't.
Avok goes over, picks up the ball. Okay. Don't use me as a fucking guinea pig. I have enough of that shit already.
You were bored.
It doesn't mean something to me.
Well, quit your bitching. You were useful for that.
At least you
That's
dodged
right.
it.
Maybe we would have at least found out more if you let it hit you.
Really? You want to find out more?
Throw it back at you.
Okay.
Party
No.
pooper.
No. Fade, you're behind her, aren't you?
He's so
No, I'm over at the end of the stairs.
Yeah, no, she's by herself, man.
Fair enough. Well,
Just
regardless,
throw it at me.
you want? Yeah, I think I throw it. A fade dexterity roll. Gotcha.
Sure.
Hang on. 14,
17, because my shield isn't up because I want it to hit me.
Yeah, I hit you.
Okay.
All right. So you throw this metal ball, smacks Fade right in the noggin.
You gotta
Okay.
say the
Well, at
word.
least we know how it works now.
Fade,
Hey,
you
Song,
take
what was
1
that word?
point of bludgeoning damage.
Take
Yeah.
1 point.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
You
go.
throw
I'm
like a
gonna
girl, Avok.
I'm gonna go over there.
If you like, I can have him roll damage.
Negative Ghost Rider. I pick up the ball and I walk over to that keypad again. I start looking at it closer. So, the image that I'm looking at right now, it's got the 17 buttons. That red button is the one that is currently lit.
It's not lit at all. It's just
Okay.
a red stone versus the blue stones.
Okay. Can I remove the red stone?
No, it's firmly encased in the stone. All of
I would
these
like
are.
to-
They're all kind of part of the stone.
All right. On my walk around the room, did I notice any large number of anything?
Nope.
Okay. Somebody try to get a read on how many of those things there are on the ceiling. And while they're doing that, I start pushing buttons.
Which one do you push specifically?
Third row, second down.
1, 2. All right. So third row. 1, 2, 3. Second down. Okay.
Everything explodes.
And I die.
Oh.
You notice that
Minesweeper.
as you push them, that one and all of the stones near it start glowing green.
Okay. Second row, all the way at the bottom.
After you
Those-
do that, I need perception checks from everybody.
Okay.
Uh-oh. We all die.
We are dead.
Shut up.
That rolled. That's still the same thing. 10.
Come
All
on.
right, so Avok, what'd you get?
15.
19.
Nice.
Elaine,
10.
Fade,
15.
Song,
15.
Katza.
13.
All right, anyone that rolled a 15 or higher, as Fade pressed that, you guys heard a sound. And you immediately started looking up because that's where the sound came from. You guys see one of the stones. You can see the kind of pillar type thing that's attaching it to the ceiling cracks in a perfect line. And you watch the stone itself start to fall. And after it falls about 15 feet, it stops. It just kind of floats there in the nothingness. And as you guys are watching this, you see two parallel lines kind of crack on the surface of this perfect sphere, one on top of the other. You see the one on the bottom part of the sphere starts to slowly open, and you can see what looks like jagged pieces of metal in the shape of teeth forming kind of a toothy maw. And then the one on top of it slowly starts to open, and you can see a large red gem glowing with light. And as you see this thing standing there, you start noticing that parts of the stone start to grow and extend, and you see 1, 2, 3, 4 stalks come off of it. At the end of these stalks, there's a crack, and they open up, and you can see smaller gems in each one of these stalks. You can see this creature with a toothy maw with 4 tentacle-like appendages and one large stone in the center start coming towards you. And then you
Last week influenced you, didn't it?
Why?
And you see 2 more of these stones drop and start doing the same thing. And I would like everyone to roll for initiative.
Why'd you gotta touch something, Fade?
Please,
last
someone
week,
was going to.
I probably was.
Damn it. Roll something.
Alright, Ava, what you got?
That's 15.
Elaine?
10.
Kata?
14.
Fade?
14.
Song?
6?
We're gonna die.
Alright, so Kata and Fade, you guys tied for first place. Who wants to
He
go
has
first?
the, Fade has the, higher dex mod. He could go first.
Alright, Fade, you can see the,
I rolled a 15.
oh, you rolled a 15. Ignore what I'm saying. Avok goes
Oh.
first.
Okay. Okay.
No offense. Anyways. Okay. So, how high are these things up now?
Currently they are sitting at, they fell 15 feet. Let's say they're 20 feet above the ground right now, because they came down a little bit before combat started. You guys are a little bit surprised by it.
I'm not surprised by anything. I am
So what you like
alert.
to do? They're about 20 feet up in the air. The ones that broke off, there's a total of 3 of them right now. They flew just straight down to you guys, so they're literally just 20 feet above your head.
Okay. And we're a little surprised, you said?
No, you're not surprised. They just moved a little bit before initiative started.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
If you were surprised, they would get to go before you did.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I was rolling their initiative, so they don't.
Fair enough. Okay. I can't reach him with my axe, so if I see these something similar to what we just dealt with, what we dealt with in the past, come at them, yeah, I'm taking out a javelin. I'm gonna throw one at them.
Okay, go ahead and make an attack roll for me.
Yeah. Alright, so that's that's plus 6. Okay. That's a 17 to hit.
It hits. Roll damage.
Alright, I have 9. Okay. D6 piercing.
Don't solve the puzzle. Like we should be.
Yeah.
That would be 6 piercing damage.
All right. So as you sit there and you take a javelin out and you hurl it at one of these creatures, it goes and strikes and kind of scratches the perfectly spherical surface. And I have to do math. It takes a gash. You can see a few like pebbles and things fall off. The creature is still coming towards you guys.
And I'll just attack it again with another javelin. I have 3 more of these. That's going to be a 23 to hit.
That's a miss. Now roll damage.
Alright, 8 piercing.
Math is hard. So again, you hurl this thing upwards. It takes another chunk off of this thing. Still coming down towards you guys. Still kind of this metal toothy maw coming straight at you. Anything else you want to do with your turn?
Have my axe in one hand, have a javelin ready if I have to. That's it.
All right. Kata and Fade. Fade, did you want to go first?
Yeah, sure. I will cast.
You are still in front of the pad, and you can see the whole thing is starting to light up a little bit now. The blue gems have a soft glow to them. The green gems have a bright glow to them, and the red gem on the side is just glowing softly. And then obviously these things are coming down. So what would you like to do?
Press the red gem.
Okay. I will say that with your action, you can press one button, and with your bonus action, you can press a button. So you can do 2 button presses per turn. As you do that, all the gems return to blue.
Is the thing still eating me?
Are the things still coming?
Yes.
Above? Yes, they are.
I will then cast Spiritual Weapon as a bonus action.
Okay.
And place it next to me.
Okay.
That is all.
All right. So next is Kata. Kata, what would you like to do?
Okay.
Yeah, 3 of these things are about 20 feet away. They're coming for you guys. They look eerily similar to something else that these guys have dealt with before.
Not that I would know that.
Nope.
No, you've never seen anything like this.
Yes.
Not living in the forest.
Absolutely not. Let's see what. Now it's too hard for me to cast. I want to.
Gotta be a little bit quicker. You can, since they are far away, you can prepare an action where you just say, when it comes near, I'll do this, or something like that.
Yeah, when it comes near me, I think I'm going to cast Moonbeam.
Okay. Cool. Anything else you want to do with your turn?
As a free action, I'm going to tell Fade, you keep working on that. Might be a way. There might be a way to stop this thing. And I am my turn.
Cool. Elaine, you are up.
So weird going after everybody.
Yeah. You must have rolled really low.
I rolled a 2. I was like, yay, low initiative for the win. Shoot. So what is it? It's one big one, and then just I don't know.
Yeah, there's 3 medium-sized spheres coming at you.
Okay. And one of them already took damage from.
Yep.
Avok.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like what, 20 feet in the air above us?
20 feet in the air above you right now.
Okay. Shoot. I'm just gonna take out my crossbow, my handy dandy crossbow that I'm all so good at shooting things with,
Okay.
and take a shot at the same one Avok hit.
Cool. Make me an attack roll.
Natural 20.
Nice.
That's a miss.
Let me see. hardly ever roll this thing. D8. Are you an 8? No.
Now, are you,
I don't ever roll.
what subtype of rogue are you?
Thief.
Oh, you're a thief. Okay, never mind then.
Yeah. I think this is an 8. Yeah. Oh, I have to roll another one. I haven't crit anything in so long. Okay, I'm gonna take that. It fell out of my hand, but I'll take it.
So what you got? What's the total?
It's 7 plus 5, 12?
12.
Yeah.
All right. So you sit there and you fire this crossbow bolt off, and it sticks right into the side of this creature. You can see the creature itself kind of shakes a little bit. Its flight path becomes a little bit more irregular, but it's still coming towards you guys. Anything else you want to do?
Yeah, I'm gonna take out this nice longsword +1 that Faye gave me during a rest a while back, and light it, and that'll be it.
Okay. Now that is a strength-based weapon.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
That's
Just
cool.
making sure.
Yeah.
Next up is them. They come down and they eventually kind of settle in the middle of you guys at about ground, 5 foot off the ground type thing.
Are they close together?
No, they're all about 15 feet away from each other.
Darn it.
They look almost coordinated. However, one has gotten close enough to you that if you want, you can cast your moonbeam now.
Okay.
I need it.
Uh,
So you casting moonbeam?
yes, I am.
Okay. So you cast moonbeam. I believe the creature takes damage if they start their turn in the beam.
Yes.
Okay. So they wouldn't take damage this turn.
I'm an idiot.
So if you want to wait until after they take
Oh.
their actions, so it gets
Yeah.
them next turn. Okay,
Okay.
that's fine. So the first one looks around. Kata. The first one of the eye stalks turns. You can see the gem in this eye stalk is black. Looks almost like obsidian or onyx. And you see this beam of dark light come straight for you. I don't remember how this works.
Uh-oh.
I need a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Oh
What'd you
no!
get?
5.
So as
5.
you sit there, the beam hits you, and you feel your very life force starting to kind of be sucked out of you. You take 16 necrotic damage as the beam hits you, and then that same creature takes another one of its eye stalks,
18?
aims it at...
18
it's actually
Was
not
it-
aiming at you, it's aiming at Fade.
18
How much
necrotic damage, right?
Oh, you took 16, I'm sorry, 16.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Fade, I need you to roll a wisdom check.
Very
Or
well.
wisdom saving throw, I'm sorry, wisdom saving throw.
I'm fine with that, hopefully. 16.
Alright, so you see another one of the eye stalks of this creature looks directly at you, and there's a yellow gem in it, and it fires this beam of yellow light at you, and your head starts to get really, really fuzzy. You start having a hard time concentrating on things, you're having a hard time telling who is who next to you, but you kind of grit your teeth and shake it off. The next one does... Which one is that? Okay. It does it on... Fade again. This time, Fade, I need you to make another wisdom saving throw.
18.
All right, so you see another one of these creatures turns an eye stalk towards you, and this one has a red gem in it. And this red beam of light hits you, and you are utterly terrified. You can barely contain your fear, but you kind of grit down, and you hold onto your holy symbol and ask the Dark Lady for her blessing, and you just shake off the fear. And then he does another one, which is that one versus something that doesn't exist. Fade again. I'm rolling a lot of fours, Fade. Sorry.
Do your
Constitution
thing.
save.
That one I'm less happy about.
Oh boy.
Constitution saving roll result is 21.
So you see the eye stalk that has a black gem in it shoot towards you and hit you, and you can feel necrotic energy flowing through you, but very differently than you're used to. You take 8 necrotic damage as it hits you hard. The third creature.
Could they be done yet?
Well, there's only 3 of them right now.
Oh gosh.
Elaine, I need a Constitution saving throw from you.
Oh yeah, I'm good at those. Yeah. 2.
So as you sit there, you see this eye stalk move around with a blue gem in it. And it goes and it fires it directly at you, and you feel all of your muscles lock. You are now paralyzed for 1 minute.
Oh.
And then it goes again.
Great.
There's 3 of these?
Yep.
There are currently 3.
I got it. It's okay.
Out of
It's okay.
character. Can I ask
Song.
a question?
In just a second, I gotta finish this up.
Oh, sorry.
Wisdom saving throw from Song.
Okay.
Hold on.
21.
All right. So
Natural 20.
not bad at all. You see this yellow beam of light streak towards you and hit you. And again, you feel absolutely terrified. You feel like you're back in Corin's lab with him there. But again, you just kind of shake it off, resolve yourself, and get ready to do something cool, I hope. That is the end of their turn.
Oh yeah.
Song.
Go ahead and ask your question, hun.
Oh yeah, Kato,
Yeah.
what question did you have?
Out of character, ask, are these beholders?
Maybe.
Does anyone want to answer her?
Yes.
Now, they're technically not. They are of the beholder class, but they're lesser, and I know exactly what they are. But of course, metagaming, so I'll keep my mouth shut.
God.
Technically, they're made of stone, and beholders are living creatures, so... No,
Yeah, true. Yeah.
Yeah. Where's that shadow at?
you're up.
I recognize. Oh, why? Can I complete my moonbeam?
You cast your
Yeah.
moonbeam on, I'm assuming the one that shot
Yeah. Yeah. DC 15 con saving throw.
you. They have awesome constitution.
Shatter, shatter, shatter.
It's 15, you said?
Yeah.
He fails.
Yay. 12 points of radiant damage.
He looks rough. You can see cracks forming around its surface. It looks pretty bad, but it's still held together by something. Song, what would you like to do?
Well, how many creatures are there altogether? You said 3?
Grand total of 3 currently.
Okay. And if I'm correct, they each have eyes, like different eyes, correct?
They have gems.
Gems.
Yeah. None of them technically have eyes, but they do have gems.
Okay. I'll go ahead and try this. Let's go ahead and cast slow on each and every single one of them.
Very cool. What do I roll?
Wisdom saving throw for each creature.
They actually have decent wisdom. The first one is a 4.
No.
The second one is a 6.
Nope.
Slightly.
The third one is a 19.
That one does succeed.
Okay. So the other two are slowed, which means they can only take an action or a bonus action, not both, right?
Correct.
And their speed is halved.
Yeah, and their dexterity is minus. They take -2 to dexterity saving throws and -2 to AC.
Okay, cool. Oh, damn. That's kind of cool. All right. Anything else you want to do with your turn?
No, I'm good. I'm good for right now.
All right. So after you guys watch Song kind of sing these words that just seem to labor on and on, you watch the 3 floating creatures start to slow down their movements. After that happens, you guys hear this, and you see another one of these spheres start descending from the roof.
Oh, joy.
Oh, Jody,
Yeah.
it can't do reactions, and if it tries casting a spell, with a time action of one, casting time of 1 action, you have to roll a d20. 11 or higher, the spell doesn't take effect until the creature's next turn.
That's great because they don't cast spells.
Okay, I wasn't sure. I don't read the monster manual for fear of metagaming.
Yeah, I do.
I
think
forgot
so.
about this. I'm just going to roll because that's what I've been doing for these guys.
Oh, boy.
Elaine,
No.
I need a... What kind of saving throw was that, Song?
Wisdom.
Elaine, I need a wisdom saving throw.
Wait, what?
Paralyzed right now.
You can still make wisdom saves. The physical ones you can't do, like strength and dex. Mental ones you still get to make.
Wisdom saving 17.
All right. So, Song, as your magic starts to affect 2 of them, the third one, you watch the magic get reflected off of it and go directly towards Elaine, who, even in his paralyzed state, kind of shrugs off.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about. Okay, stop doing that.
All right. That brings us to Avok. They are now on
All right.
ground level.
Okay, they're ground level. The one that we've all been scratching away
It
at,
looks
whatever.
super bad.
Oh, good. I'm gonna go kill him now.
All right.
So
Make an attack.
first things first. Yeah, first things first. Raging.
You guys see Avok's eyes go bloodshot. His muscles start to ripple.
Yeah, don't turn green, unfortunately.
Well, you know,
Anyway.
based on your hygiene, you might already be slightly green.
Okay. Anyways, where's my initial? Oh, right. So, 16 to hit.
16 definitely hits. Roll
Okay.
damage.
Gotcha. It's not bad. Alright, so, 7 plus 4. What's the 1? Right. 12 damage.
So you watch Avok take his great axe and come slamming down on this creature and severs it in 2. As it hits the ground, it breaks into hundreds of pieces, the precious stones dissolving into dust. What else you
Alright.
want to do?
I still got attack. I can smack another one.
Go for it.
Yep. Alrighty. Let's see what this does. Not bad. That's going to be 18 to hit.
That's definitely a hit. Roll damage.
Alright. Yeah. Fuck you. Ugh. 1, 4, plus 1. 7 damage.
All right, so you come over and you hit this next one with a glancing blow. It doesn't seem to leave a wound or anything. With it being made of stone, you're not sure if that's even possible.
I guess.
Anything else you want to do with your turn?
That's it.
All right, Fade.
All right.
You're still looking at this puzzle here.
So, bottom left, first row, fourth down. Press it.
First row, fourth down. You press that one. Okay. I'm gonna make sure I got it right.
Okay.
Alright,
Then.
so you see them light up.
Yep. Then I will go third row, third down.
I'm sorry. Third row or third column?
I'm sorry, third column, third row.
Okay, third column, third row. Okay.
And you press.
I'm on the right one.
Son, you don't have haste, do you?
Oh
More
yeah.
actions, please.
And you see more light up.
Okay. I just over my shoulder yelling, I'm gonna need a minute, guys. That is all. I'm done.
All right, so that brings us to Kata. You still have your moonbeam there because I believe that lasts for like a minute, right?
Yeah, it does. It's still on the.
The one it was on, Avok cut.
Okay, I'd like to use my action to move the beam to another one.
Okay, not a problem at all. You sit there, you watch this beam of moonlight. Avok, it goes right next to you, and even though it's moonlight, you feel as it goes past you, kind of this strange feeling of this heat and cold at the same time. You get the idea that you probably don't want to step into it.
Yeah, I'd like to position it where none of my allies would get hurt.
Not a problem at all. Anything else you want to do with your turn?
No, I'm good.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Isn't it a bonus action to move it?
Is it? Yeah.
I might be wrong on that one. I haven't moved it in a while. In the playtest, it was super overpowered.
It says on roll 20 you use an action to move the beam 60 feet in any direction.
Okay.
Moonbeam.
Yeah, otherwise I probably would have used my action to cast my cantrip.
Yep. Okay. Cool.
Which
So that was your action, not bonus action. So.
Yeah, unfortunately that's my turn.
All right. So that ends her turn. We are going to go to Elaine. You can make another. I think it's a.
Oh, good. Well, it's 17 regardless of what it is.
So you sit there and you can feel your muscles just not obeying you, and you suddenly just kind of break and you start controlling your muscles again. However, that is your turn.
Yeah.
It's creature time again.
Time to get turn last again.
First one goes for Elaine. Constitution saving throw, please.
Oh my god. Like I said, hey, look at that, a 10.
All right, so one of the eye stalks with a black gem in it looks towards you, and this black beam of light hits you. You take 16 necrotic damage as you feel the life force kind of being drained out of you.
Ow.
Creature goes again. Can't do that. Fade, I need a con save from you.
Yes, sir. Con save. Result 19.
So you see a blue beam of light come over and hit you, and you feel all of your muscles start to tense up, but you just rip yourself out of it. Next one goes... Song, Constitution saving throw, please.
Okay. Ooh, 5.
All right, you
which
take
one?
16 necrotic damage as again your life force starts to be just pulled out of you by this beam.
And what do I need to do in order to keep the concentration going?
It's a basically a Constitution. Roll a d20, add your Constitution to it.
So another save, okay.
A basic.
I think it's,
You just don't add your proficiency bonus. You're aiming for a 10 or higher. What'd you get?
12! Yes!
What was it?
12!
so,
All right, so the slow is still on. The second creature, Avok. I need a Wisdom saving throw.
okay. Nice. That's a what's my saving throws? Yeah, that's an 18.
You sit there and your mind starts to get fuzzy. You start seeing Elaine looks like an orc at one point, and then looks like an Eladrin, and then turns back. But you kind of shake it off, and you regain your sanity. The second
Okay.
does
No, my fucking-
Elaine.
Oh.
I need a Wisdom save.
Choosing the 2 saves, I obviously.
Oh, they're going? I should
Oh, yeah,
probably.
one of them. Oh yeah.
I should roll for one of me then.
It's a 15. Does it make the save?
Yes, it does.
Okay.
I do need to roll damage, but it would be
Half.
half.
But still damage.
Yeah,
anyway,
true.
Elaine, what'd you get on your Wisdom save?
I rolled a 2.
This ray of red light hits you, and you are absolutely terrified. You can barely contain yourself as everything around you just looks to seem like it's going to kill you. Your heart is racing. You can hear your heartbeat in your ears. How much damage
So
did
that's
that
8 radiant damage, half to 4.
take? Half the 4?
Yes.
All right. One more of these guys. I think. I've only done 4 of them so far, right?
Yeah, that's 2 of them. One I killed. Yeah,
Yeah, so
another one coming back.
there's 2 more beams coming. Song, I need a Wisdom save.
I need to get my wisdom up.
Oh,
Natural
fuck.
1. Oh
You are terrified as well. Everything around you looks like it's going to kill you. You're certain that you are not going to live through this day.
no! That would break my concentration.
All right, and so they are no longer slowed, which wasn't really doing anything because they weren't moving. But Kata, I need a Constitution saving throw, please.
Okay.
To be fair, Jody, that's still subtracted -2 to their AC.
Yeah, and that was useful. They have a relatively low AC already, but you know every bit counts.
Telling me I'm useless, jeez. Rude DM is rude!
Not Sass the Bard.
No!
She'll annihilate us all.
She's terrified right now. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, I can do that. So
What'd you
screwed.
get?
5.
Which one is this?
16 necrotic damage as a black beam of light hits you and drains some of the energy out of you.
Oh god.
That ends their turn. Song, you run away from everything. You actually start running up the stairs a little bit, and you make it to the first of 9 landings. Before you and you do get to make a. You do get to make a Wisdom save with disadvantage.
Okay.
Oh, boy.
13?
You suddenly are able to see a little bit clearer. You can still feel your heart racing, but it's not quite as terrifying as before. You are no longer afraid. But that does end your turn. Avok, top of the round.
Okay. I'm gonna just take the 2 swings at the one I've been beating the crap out of. Well, starting to.
Okay.
Alright. 16 to hit.
Definitely a hit. Roll damage.
Awesome. A little higher than a fucking
Got
1.
like 4 windows open right now, and I keep forgetting which one is open.
There we go.
So I'll try and arrow over in one, and it doesn't work.
+1, +4, +2. 18 damage on the first hit.
Oh, damn. You cut in deep. You leave a rather large kind of gash in this, and you can see kind of the inner workings of it are more rock. But you can see kind of veins of precious stones running through it.
Mm-hmm. Well, gonna hit it again, so.
Go for it.
Okay, that's 23 to hit.
Definitely a hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Alright. Let's try this one. It'll do. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. 11 damage.
All right. So as you come up with your second axe swing, you again bisect the creature, both of its halves hitting the ground. Anything else you want to do with your turn?
Just shout out to Fade, hurry up over there! That's it.
All right. That brings
Sorry,
us
Mike.
to Fade.
So Song ran away. Is she within 30 feet of me yet?
Let's say yes.
I would like to cast Beacon of Hope on my entire party, which gives us all advantage on wisdom saves and maximum healing received.
Holy
Thank you.
damn.
And then I will use my bonus action to go column. I gotta try it. So column 2, row 3. One of the already green ones.
Okay. I'm on the wrong screen again.
Actually, no. We'll go 2-2.
All right. So 2-2.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Hope this green light doesn't turn off. Okay. Alright.
it's not
I'm done. Damn it. Yeah. Okay. Fuck.
All right. So you see a few lights turn on, a few lights turn off. And that would be the end of your turn. That brings us to Kata. The
Alright.
one that you had the moonbeam on is now in 2 nice pieces.
Hmm.
That beacon of
I,
is freaking awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Such an underutilized cleric spell.
Let's see.
Had to use a keypad turn to use it though.
It's alright, at least I kind of understand how this puzzle works now. It's just a matter of figuring it out. Problem is, that's not me solving it.
Yeah. All right. So Kata, what do you want to do?
Okay, I would like to let's see. Where is it?
Victor, mind you.
I would like
Go ahead.
I'd like to let go of my moonbeam, and I'm going to use conjure animals to summon 2 dire wolves.
Very cool. Where do you summon them? Next to the one of the sphere things, I'm assuming.
If I can, 1 each next to each of the creatures.
Okay, cool. So you summon 2 wolves. I believe as part of that action they can
Yeah.
attack. So,
I have to roll initiative for them.
okay, go ahead and roll initiative.
So it would be a d20 plus 2, I think. Yep. 17 for them.
Not bad at all. They'll be one before Avok. Now, when you cast it, do they get an attack or do they wait until they're I think they get to attack when you cast it, right?
Roll initiative for the sun creatures as a group, which has their own turns.
Okay. Well, then they'll go in their initiative.
Yeah.
Okay.
And as a bonus action, I would like to wild shape into a direwolf myself.
Ha 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 ha! Cool. Very cool. All right. So you guys see Kata sit there and start whispering druidic words, and you see out of nowhere these two dire wolves just appear, and then Kata starts to fall forward, and as she falls, she transforms into a wolf as well, which is very cool. Did you want to move at all, Kata?
I would like to move to where
one of the monsters.
yeah.
Okay.
So
You run
because
over.
I have with one the direwolves have pet tactics, so they have advantage.
Very cool. All right, so you run over to one of your direwolf buddies. That ends your turn. That
Yep.
brings us to Elaine. You are scared.
Yeah, I'm scared.
You run away in the opposite direction from Songs. You actually.
Did she fail her last wisdom save?
I have to make it at the end of my turn.
Yeah, she'll make it at the end of her turn.
Okay.
So, Elaine, you run away. Normally, you would have disadvantage on this roll, but because it fade, you have advantage. So it's just a straight up roll.
It's a 16.
So your mind starts to clear. The adrenaline starts to leave your system a little bit. You can kind of control your movements again. But that is the end of your turn.
Let's
And
see how they
now-
keep me for the next turn.
For the two remaining creatures. The first one, Elaine.
Oh my god. Leave me alone.
Wisdom save, please, but you have advantage because fade.
Alright, yeah. 15.
So your head gets cloudy. You're not quite sure what's going on, but you just kind of shake it off, and you're back to your old self. Second one is going to be Kata, and I need wisdom save from you.
Okay.
With advantage.
Yeah. Anytime I say wisdom
Yes.
save, it's advantage until.
Natural 20!
Not bad at all. You're not even affected. You see this red beam of light hit you. Doesn't bother you in the least. The second creature that's still there. Fade. I need a con save.
You got it. Bad 7. Fudge.
16 points of necrotic damage, and I believe I need a concentration check from you, right?
Yep.
Center higher.
So black beam of light hits you square in the back. You feel necrotic energy getting pulled from your body. What do you
I
got?
don't like it. I roll a total of 20.
You are fine. Beacon of light is still going, or hope, whatever it's called. And then the second beam from this creature.
I bet it's me.
Well, no, it's on your sixth. Oh, technically there is a sixth party member now. Kata, choose even or odd.
Odd.
All right, so the one that's not next to you, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw for the direwolf.
Okay. Let's see. That is +2.
Mm-hmm.
14.
All right. The creature you see. I have to remember my colors now. A blue ray of light go out, and you see kind of like lightning crackle across the creature, and you see its muscles tense up, but then it like shakes it off. its turn. Song, you are up.
Jody, I have a question.
I have an answer. Let's see if they match.
Is everybody within roughly about 30 feet of each other?
A lane is a little bit too far out of that from where you are right now. If you use your full movement, you can get to a spot where everyone is.
I would like to do that.
Okay.
I'll take my movement action to go ahead and do that.
Okay.
And then for my full action, I'm actually going to go ahead and do something a little different.
All right. What would you like to do?
I'm going to go ahead and actually take out my violin and begin to play a very lovely song that has the ability to disrupt mind-influencing effects.
Yeah, counter charm.
Counter charm?
Correct.
I believe that only works on charm. But
No, it says
I have it.
you
open.
have advantage on saving throws against being frightened or charmed.
Ooh, very cool.
That does modify the frightening aspect of things.
A creature must be able to hear you to gain this benefit, you and any friendly creatures within 30 feet.
All right. So you now have advantage from her counter charm and advantage from Fade. So, anything else you want to do with your turn?
No, I think I'm good.
All right. That brings us to the wolves. If you would like to roll, I'm assuming they're attacking.
Yeah, they are attacking.
Go ahead and make an attack roll for both of them, actually.
They go. Yep. Advantage. Thankfully, I do have advantage.
One of them has advantage. The other one is on its own.
Okay,
If you
I
put one
got
on-
the other one
on
next
each
to
one.
Fade.
Yeah. So one.
With the advantage, that's the one next to me has a 13 to hit.
As it sits there and takes a bite at the creature, it just dodges out of the way, just barely missing it.
Okay, and the other one. Darn it, natural one!
So they both kind of take bites at these floating spherical monsters, but neither of them are able to make purchase. Avok!
So how many are left now?
Oh, I forgot. At the end of Song's turn, you guys heard a and another one descended from the ceiling. So there are now a total of 3.
How many of those balls were up there originally?
A lot.
A lot. Oh boy. Okay then. Well, I'm just gonna go cut up another one.
All right.
I've been doing pretty good with that. 16 to hit.
Definitely a hit. Go and roll damage.
Alright. Oh, fuck you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2. 9 damage on the first hit.
All right.
Alright. Second hit. That is a 21 to hit.
Definitely a hit. Roll damage.
Alright. 9 damage again.
All right, so you guys see Avok come up and take 2 giant swings at one of them, making 2 relatively deep gashes in it, but the creature itself is still ready to attack. Anything else you want to do with your turn?
That's it.
Fade, you are up.
Kind of enjoying this actually.
What do you want to do?
Well, I am going to have to start over. So red button.
Okay. All
And
right.
then I will press column 1. So 1, over, 2 down. Or first column, 2 down.
2 down, okay.
And I'll tell everyone, I'm gonna need about 9 more seconds here.
We'll try.
I'm working on it.
Also, I'm under half health.
Ah!
So you touch one and they start glowing again. Anything else you want to do with your turn?
I'm good.
All right. So, next up is going to be Kata.
Alright, hopefully I can... hopefully I can do better.
Hopefully.
No, that's the tiger, not the... damn it! Forget that, I accidentally hit tiger instead of direwolf. Darn it.
Do you have the stats for the direwolf or?
Yeah, it's in front of me. Thank God, 21 to hit.
Definitely a hit. Go
I
ahead.
could only... I forgot to crit fish. Hey. It still hits either way.
Yep.
That's 10 points of damage.
10 points. Okay. So
Piercing.
you sit there and jump up and you take a big. Is it a bite attack or a claw attack?
Yeah, it's a bite.
Okay, so you come up, you take a big chunk, and as you come away, you've got pieces of rock in your mouth, but they're softer than you think rock should be, and you kind of spit them out. Anything
By the
else
way,
you-
are they immune to... By the way, are they immune to prone?
You don't know.
Nah. I'm guessing they are, but if they're not, I... DC 13 strength save.
They don't seem like they move a little bit, but they don't seem to fall prone. They're floating.
I thought so. Yeah, they're floating.
Anything else you want to do with your turn?
No, I'm good.
Elaine.
Oh my gosh, I can actually do something.
Yeah. Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
What do
Well,
you wanna do?
freaking took out the longsword and it seemed to curse me, so I'm gonna put the longsword away. I'm
Okay.
gonna take my dagger back out, and I'm going to go ahead and use both my draconic power points to transform.
Okay. You guys watch Elaine sit there, and you see fire, golden fire, start to leak from his eyes, and you see just a burst of flame and wings sprout from his back. You can see his armor has taken on a much more dragon-like appearance, and he looks super badass.
I'm just a little angry.
What do you want to do now?
Alright, so where are they? Is there like one near Fade or something?
No, they're not really getting near anyone because their attacks are beams. So they're just kind of floating in the middle of you guys in various places. They're about 15 feet apart from where you are. You're about 30 feet away from the closest one because you ran.
Alright, okay, yeah, I'll just go to the closest one and I'm gonna go hit it
Go for it.
with my dagger and hopefully hit. Jesus. 14?
14 is a hit. Roll damage.
Oh my gosh, okay, now I gotta figure out how this is. It's a d4 for the dagger, a d4 for the dragon die. Do I get sneak attack?
It is a weapon attack. Unfortunately, you don't have any friends near this one. They're all fighting a different one.
Okay, that's fine.
So
He's
no
still-
sneak attack for this one, but
He still has to deal with dragon damage
Yeah.
and 5 plus it's 9 points.
9 points of damage. Cool. So you come up and you jam your flaming dagger into it, and you can see the fire kind of flares out. The creature kind of writhes a little bit, but is still going strong. Anything else you want to do with your turn?
I'm gonna take out my short sword and do another attack.
Go for it.
I doubt that hits. That's 10.
That is a miss. So you bring out your short sword and you take a stab at it, and it just kind of moves out of the way ever so slightly, and you miss. Anything else you want to do?
Oh, that's it.
All right. So the first of 3. Song, I need a wisdom saving throw from you.
Which I have advantage on.
Yep. For a number of reasons.
Which doesn't do me any good this round.
no.
9.
9. You are afraid.
Again.
Second beam from this guy. Kata, even or odd?
Even.
All right, the one on not next to you, the other dire wolf. I need a con save from it.
Okay. Yeah. No, 7.
It takes 16 necrotic damage. The second creature launches a beam of light. Kata, I need a wisdom saving throw with advantage, please.
Okay. Let's see. $14.
You're good. You see this beam of red light come towards you, but you shake it off and are not afraid. The second for this guy. He can't do that again. Song I need. I don't know how this is going to work, but I'm going to have you roll another wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
I have no idea how this is going to work, but I think it's interesting.
15?
You're fine. As you're running away, the ground starts to shift and move, and you can't really tell what's going on. You just kind of shake your head, and you're fine. The third and final one. Man, I have rolled that so many times. Kata, even or odd?
Odd.
All right, so the other one, I need a wisdom save from,
Okay.
with advantage.
Yep. Oh god, that's wisdom is not good. Come on. With advantage, come on. Well, 19.
All right, so you see that yellow beam of light go over, and the dog seems unaffected by it, or wolf. The final beam is going to be. Can't do that one again. Wow, I've rolled that number so many times. Against even or odd, Kata.
Odd.
All right, the one next to you, you see this beam hit it, and I can't remember what any of the beams are. I think yellow is this one. Anyway, wisdom saving throw, please, with advantage.
Okay. Yep. $14.
All right, and it seems unaffected by the beam as well. That brings us to Song. You run away yet again, and then wisdom save.
Wait a minute, I thought I was fine.
You
Or just
shrugged
from that
off
one.
the confusion. You didn't. You failed the fear.
No, I didn't. 17.
Yep, you are fine now. You're on the landing again. You're getting very comfortable on that landing.
I quite am, but at least I'm closer to, Fate, so it's fine.
Yeah.
So if you need somebody to reset the puzzle.
Goes back up to the wolves.
Darn it. Okay, then they're going to bite again. And the other one has advantage this time, right?
The other one is still.
Um,
Let's say he's attacking the same one Elaine was attacking. Sure.
okay. Oh god, thank God for advantage.
What do we got?
Doesn't really help. One of them got a 10.
So the 10 misses. What about the other one?
Alright. No, 19!
Definitely a hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
12 points of piercing.
All right. So the one was that the one next to you that actually made the hit?
Yeah.
Okay. So the one next to you jumps up and actually gets quite a bit of air and actually grabs onto one of the eye stalks of this creature and rips it off. And you see the creature writhing and screaming, and it hits the ground and breaks into 100 pieces, with the precious stones dissolving into dust.
And there's another one that dropped down, right?
Yeah, there's a total of 2 left right now.
I'm going to have the wolf that just destroyed its target to move to one that doesn't have anyone engaged with it.
Okay, cool. So the wolf runs over there. That brings us to Avok. The one in front of you is Dust.
All right,
Yep.
moving on.
You've got one over by Elaine and one that's kind of by itself with a wolf next to it.
Gonna shout over saying, "You're good on that one."
Yeah, that should be fine.
Okay, helping the wolf.
Go for it.
All right, that is going to be a 26 to hit.
Definitely a hit. Roll damage.
Oh, that's much better. Thank you. Where has that been? Give me a second.
Math is hard.
Yeah, it is.
Stay in school, kids.
19.
Not bad at
19
all.
damage.
Damn. So you guys watch as Avok runs over, takes a flying leap, and embeds his axe in one of these creatures. You actually have to work a little bit to pull it out, and you leave like a large crack in the creature.
All right, adding more to the crack.
Go for it.
Yeah. 16. I love rolling 8s. 16 to hit.
Definitely a hit. Go and roll damage.
Alright, we'll do. 4, 2, 13.
All right. So after pulling your axe out, you kind of spin backwards, come around, hit it right in the side, making another deep gash in this creature. Pull it out. You can see the creature is having a hard time staying afloat. Anything else you want to do with your turn?
That's it.
Cool. That brings us to Fade.
Top row, second over.
You said top row, second over?
Correct.
Here, okay.
And then
All
and
right.
then last row, second down. So 4 over, second one down.
I'm going to say that it was that one.
Yep.
All right.
Hey guys, I need another 3 seconds.
All right. That brings us to Kata.
I'm still engaged with one of the stone.
No, the one that you were engaged with is dead.
Okay.
You've got
How
one
many,
by Elaine and one with Avok and your wolf next to it.
I'm going to move to the one by Elaine.
Okay.
Edge. Advantage. And attack. Thank God. And that doesn't good. That doesn't hit.
All right.
Yeah, 9.
All right. So you come up and you try and take an attack at it. You're a dire wolf, correct?
Yes.
You have pack tactics.
I do. I was rolling with advantage. I
Oh,
still
but
got
you
a
still get
9.
a 9. Damn. All right. Well, you missed. I was trying to be nice.
Yeah, I know. The other roll was a natural 1.
Oh wow! All right, so you come up, and you take a bite, but you unfortunately miss. That brings us to the final 2 creatures. The first one.
Wasn't it my turn? I thought I went before them.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry, Elaine. You're up first.
Yeah, we're gonna kill this thing before it gets to go.
Probably not a bad idea.
So yeah, first is the dagger, which is a natural 20.
Definitely a hit.
Oh gosh, this is gonna be a lot of dice.
And let's say that's a lot because you've got sneak attack plus your dragon die plus.
Oh god, okay.
Yeah.
There's the sneak attack. I need another 3 for sneak attack. There's the D4. I need 2 more D4s. Wait, there we go. Okay, I think
Just
that's
use all the
everything.
dice.
I'm just gonna roll everything. Okay.
Except for Will Wheaton.
No.
Yeah, I made sure I didn't pick up the Will Wheaton.
Really?
I made sure I didn't pick up the Will Wheaton. Give me 1 second. It's a lot of dice. What is it? Give me 1 second.
Like her desk is just loaded with all of these dice that she's just been like kleptoing off of people. We gotta roll them all.
Hold on. Hold on.
See, for Ashley, it's not gotta catch them all, it's gotta roll them all.
No, we're gonna catch them all. Roll them all.
D&D go.
Jeez.
Walk around with the boulders showing up, dragons.
No.
Okay, it's 28.
Damn. So that really did next to nothing to the creature.
Oh, darn.
No.
Wow. So you guys watch as the draconic power that's flowing through Elaine just kind of gets fused into his dagger, and he thrusts it into this creature. And as he pulls it out, there's this large, gaping wound, but it's still upright.
Tell me that was one attack and more are to come.
Oh yeah, that was just 1.
Yeah, there's just one. Theoretically has a spare one.
I theoretically had the short sword that I could use to hit
Yay.
things. Oh wait, did it die? I wasn't paying attention.
It's still alive.
Yeah,
Oh, I'm gonna
it's
hit
still
it.
alive.
Gonna hit it with the short sword. It's better freaking die. 17.
That's a hit. Roll damage.
I keep forgetting what I have to roll
It's
for
a
this thing.
D6.
Yeah, it's a
And I still get the dragon die, right? Okay.
As long as you're transformed, you just keep it.
It's 11 points.
All right, so you thrust your short sword into it, and it collapses.
Yes.
The precious gems turning into dust. Now, is this your 3rd turn as transformed, I think?
I transformed last turn.
You transformed last turn. Okay. So you have one more. You got one more. Cool. All right. Anything else you want to do with your turn?
I'm just gonna go ahead and move over to whatever one's still left. Is there one more?
Yeah, there's currently there's one more.
Okay, we're gonna go fly over to that one.
All right. Well, as you move to that one, I need a Constitution saving throw from Song.
Apparently I'm a new favorite.
Yay! I mean, I'm so sorry.
Shut up!
I'm rolling 2 dice, guys. One's a D4, one's a D6.
Which one did you
What?
need again, Jody?
Constitution.
Constitution.
What am I, a 1 and you're not rolling ones?
Yeah, you're 1. It's Avok's 1, Elaine's 2, Katze's 3, Fade's 4, Song's 5, and 6 is the 2 dire wolves.
14.
14. You feel your muscles start to lock, but then you shake it off. And the second beam from this one is everyone's favorite beam against Kata. I need a wisdom saving throw with advantage.
Okay.
You can do it.
0 plus 7 on wisdom save, so I better do this.
Just do like song and get a 9 and a 6.
There we go.
17.
You suddenly feel very, very afraid and then kind of push it to the back of your mind.
So that was that guy.
All right, so that ends that. We're going to go to Song.
Wait, no more popping out? Oh, wait, no, it's not the end of Song's turn. I'm shutting up.
Doesn't generally tend to do anything until then. What do you want to do, Song?
It's so angry. Alright. Let's try
Got
let's
one
go ahead
more
and
over by Avok. It's looking rough.
I'll go ahead and give this a shot then. I'm gonna go ahead and cast Shatter.
Okay, because there's 3 people next to it, you would hit at least one of them.
It's cool, just do it. I'll take the hit.
Hey, who's got the more HP?
I can uncanny dodge, though.
It's con saving throws, guys, so
That's my shtick.
Alright,
do
so I need a con save from Avok. And this creature, what's the DC?
15.
Alright, the creature makes it save.
Alright, that's, hang on, math again, why? 23.
Kid, if you get anything higher than a 15, just shut up and take half damage.
So it'll be half damage. Go ahead and roll damage, Song.
It's gonna be 6 for anyone halved, so.
Oh, wait a minute.
So, 3 damage?
No, 6.
Oh, 6 is the half damage.
Correct.
It was a 13. Take half.
Yeah.
Elaine, make a Constitution saving throw for me.
Jody, I do have a quick question though.
Sure.
The creature, is it made of anything inorganic?
Technically, it's made of rock.
Then it would have had disadvantage on its saving throw.
All right.
Nice.
Elaine, hold off on that saving throw for just a second. It rolled higher, so yeah, Elaine, make a saving throw.
Ooh, 7.
All right. So what was the damage, Song?
It would have been 6 for you.
What was the total damage? Because he failed his saving throw.
13.
Oh, 13.
All right, so as Song sits there and casts this spell, and you guys see this waves of sound go out, you can see the creature itself kind of opens its main eye, and the waves of sound reflect off and hit Elaine.
I can uncanny dodge that, right?
Yeah, to put it down to half. Sure.
Yeah.
All right. So that so as you guys are sitting there, you hear this. You see 2 more spears start coming down.
Fade.
Hurry up.
All right, that brings us to wolves.
Okay. I think both of them are gonna head towards the only one left on the ground.
Okay. They're all 3 of the 2 new ones are on the ground as well, just to make this easier.
Okay, then one's gonna go to the guy who was left before they dropped down, and then there's gonna go to one of the spares.
Okay. Go ahead and make attack rolls.
Okay.
The one attacking the one that everyone else is around
Yeah.
has advantage.
Yep. Really? 10.
All right, so that's
Even
a
one
critical
advantage. Yeah, and the one without advantage. It's a natural one. What the fuck?
So they both like kind of take bites at them and just miss completely as the creatures kind of swerve out of the way.
Okay, it's our turn.
All right, so that brings us to Avok, I believe.
Alright. Well, wait, that one that's almost dead is still alive. Wait, that's the finisher one. There's still that one that's
There's
still...
one in front of you that looks super bad, and then two brand new fresh ones.
Okay, well, I'm gonna make the one in front of me super dead.
Go for it.
Awesome, 21 to hit.
Definitely a hit. Roll damage.
Alright. Fuck you, damage die. That's 1, 2, 4. That's 8 damage.
All right, so you bring your axe up, dragging it across the ground, and bring it underneath the creature, bisecting it into two pieces that hit the ground and crumble.
Sweet. Okay. Move it on. Let's beat up a new one.
Okay.
I'm enjoying myself with this.
Go for it.
Alright, nice. Love it, love it, love it. 24 to hit.
24 is definitely a hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Alright. That's 8. Ooh, good. Okay, 1, 2, 4, 16 damage.
Not bad at all. All right, so you run over to the other one and you implant your axe inside of it, and as you pull it out, you can see little bits of the precious gem that makes up its center eye are starting to flake off and turn into dust, but it's still ready and rearing to go. Anything else you want to do with your turn?
Nah, I'm good.
All right, Fade.
I would like to press the central unlit button. So third row on the bottom. Or third column on the bottom.
Third column on the bottom. All right, and as you press that, you see all the gems are glowing in front of you, and you start to hear this sound that you guys haven't heard before. It sounds like this low buzzing sound that starts to get louder and louder. You start seeing the large object in front of you is starting to crackle with arcane energy, and you can see the various precious gems in it are starting to glow and radiate magical energy. You can see the whole thing itself just starts to radiate more and more magical energy, and you see the two metal cylinders that come off of it start to glow with this unearthly kind of pale blue light, and you can see something kind of flowing from this machine down into these cylinders into the ground below.
Hey guys, we should probably get out of here soon. And then I will second level Cure Wounds myself for maximum healing.
Awesome. You're feeling a lot better. Cool. So that ends your turn. Kata.
Yep. So did they just tell everyone to run?
We're done here.
So we're running?
Running.
Run! And, man, we're taking off.
All right. You're able to make it to the second of 9 landings if you double move.
Yeah, we're gonna dash.
Okay. So that's the end of that. Elaine.
Alright, yeah, I'm gonna go toward the thing. Fly
toward
toward
the leave, or are you going to attack the other two creatures?
I'm gonna leave.
He told us to, he told us to leave. We're leaving.
What's your fly speed?
Same as my walk speed, 30.
30. So you can actually make it up to the door with your fly speed if you dash.
Sure.
Because you don't.
I can use my bonus action to cunning action and dash some more.
Yeah. You make it. You can leave the building if you want. Like everyone else down there, you're.
Yeah, he can go wide.
Bye,
He
guys.
can go.
Sure, you know? Because some of us, we all have dash, right, Elaine?
Just
All right.
carry Avok on the way up. Just grab him by the scruff.
I'm concerned about me.
Are you staying in the building or are you leaving the building, Elaine? Because I need to know this.
I'll leave.
Okay. The two remaining creatures. The first one, Avok. I need a wisdom saving throw
Okay,
with advantage.
good. I rolled a 2 on the first one, 19, so I can eat.
You're good. Second beam is one even or odd, Kata?
Even.
All right, so the one that's not near you, I need Constitution saving throw.
Oops. 12.
It unfortunately does not make it, and you can see the creature kind of howl in pain as it looks like all of its muscles seizes, and it looks completely unable to move.
Okay, it's paralyzed.
The second one. Okay, that's even or odd? Kata?
Even.
Okay, the one that's paralyzed, I guess, because that makes perfect sense. Make a wisdom saving throw with advantage.
Okay. Oops.
Nice.
What do you got?
As soon as I roll my second one, 20.
It's fine. And then the final eye beam goes to Fade. Constitution save, please.
Yes, sir. Con save result is 14.
All right, so you feel this black beam hit you again. You take 8 points of necrotic damage.
I do.
And I need a concentration check.
Got it.
Those beams are why I left. I have
That's
terrible
a 5.
concentration.
Beacon of Hope is no longer active. Song,
shit.
you are up.
Peace out, Girl Scout.
All right, so with a double move, you could make it to the second of 9 landings.
Oh yeah, I'm out.
Okay. All right, so now we go to the wolves, one of which is paralyzed. What does the other one want to do?
The other one. I bargained them to run, and the one who can move is going to
Okay.
dash
As
out of there.
he runs
And,
away, the creature takes a bite at him. Misses completely because he has a negative modifier on that.
And the direwolf have a speed of 50 feet, so he can get completely out of
Oh,
there.
wow, yeah. With 50 feet, he can make it to the fourth of 9.
Yeah, he's dashing.
Yeah, that's with 50 feet because you guys have to run like this. It basically takes 30 feet of movement to make it to one landing. So 1, 2, 3, the fourth one. So he still has 5 more above him.
Okay.
Next up is going to be Avok.
Alright.
I got your back, whatever.
Well, leaving. Well, I'm gonna leave a party again. I'm gonna swing on twice and then I'm gonna bolt.
Go for it.
That's a 20 to hit, unnatural, so
Definitely a hit. Go and roll damage.
good. Will do.
Okay.
12 damage on the first hit.
All right. Big swing takes another chunk out of this thing. It's kind of floating pretty low now. What else you want to do?
Alright, gonna swing it one more time.
Go for it.
21 to hit.
Definitely a hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Alright, better. 15 damage.
You bisect the creature, ending its
Alright.
existence.
Nice.
40 feet, I'm out. Well, as a, you know, I'm...
So, yeah, you make it to the first of 9 landings.
Alright.
Alright, and that brings us to Fade.
So with him killing that one, that means there's one left?
There's one left.
I look at it, flick my hand, and try casting Dispel Magic at it.
Ooh! Make a spell attack roll. That is interesting. You get
19.
inspiration.
Thank you. I will
19,
take it.
okay. Roll 4d10 damage.
Whoa!
Okay, if I must. 40-10 is... Come on, big numbers. 29. Ooh, can I throw my ability in there too?
I believe that only works on necrotic damage, right?
But no, I add necrotic damage to an attack.
Sure, go ahead.
Add another 17 necrotic. So
This thing's gone.
30,
How do you wanna do
43.
this?
I just look at it, start walking slowly, and over my shoulder, just kind of flick, make it fall down as it shatters as it hits the ground.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah. So as you sit there, everyone else is running out of the building as quickly as they can. You very slowly turn around and you see this creature staring deeply at you with this large gem of an eye. And as you're going, you're not walking towards it, you're just walking past it. It comes to come take a bite at you, and you just raise your hand up, and it stops in its trap as you in its tracks as you kind of hold it in a magical grip, and then you kind of just flick your wrist, and the creature gets ripped apart with arcane and necrotic damage, and then it falls to pieces.
And are there any more coming down from the ceiling?
There are not.
I go sift through the corpse. As everyone else is gone, I just start
everyone else
looking
is
through
just
the stuff.
running like crazy. Fade's just down there looking through stuff. You
I
notice,
did tell them to run, so...
yeah. You notice that the corpses are mostly. Oh no, wrong one. There we go.
The stone and the weird gems.
They're kind of like clay. Like the rock that kind of made up it kind of has the consistency of clay, and all of the precious gems have turned into dust.
That's a shame. Okay. I will then exit the room.
Well, since I was the first one out, can I check and see if anything? Just check. Double check.
Sure, make a perception check.
Did that thing do anything? Perception. 17.
So as you kind of look around, you can definitely hear the sound of whatever it is that this thing is. You can even hear it from outside. It's a little bit quieter. You hear that kind of buzzing sound from it. And as you look around, you can see certain parts of the city that you're in. You can see have started to kind of glow in certain rooms. You see the large barrier that's holding back all of that water from crushing you guys completely has seems to be just a little bit thicker. And you said a 17, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And as you're kind of looking at the barrier, you notice like the underwater mountain that you saw previously as you guys are kind of wandering around. For a moment, you kind of look at it and it just, something seems different about it. You can't really tell what, but something seems different. And as you think harder, you know, what is it about this that just, you know, seems weird? You realize that it's not in the same place it was before.
So,
Wait, what?
the mountain?
The mountain, yes. The thing that's larger than the city that you are currently in.
Has moved. Or maybe we've moved. I don't know. Something moved.
You don't know. It's not in the same place that you remember it being when you went in.
Okay. All right. Reassuring. I guess I'll wait for them to come back up and let them know that something, either the city moved or that mountain moved. Something has moved.
Maybe.
I just start drooling with anticipation of the fun things to do once this place is activated.
Yeah.
Oh no.
So as the rest of you guys get to the top here, you notice kind of similar things to Elaine. That the city seems to be, there are certain places that are starting to be illuminated a little bit more. You can see kind of what looks like anyone that's been in the Platinum City before. You know that in the lower city and Fade, you would know in the upper city as well. They have these arcane flames that come to life at night that kind of light the city itself, so people traveling at night can see.
Are they green flames?
Sure, why not? However, here you can see there are these kind of like pedestals with gems on top of them that are now starting to glow in this part of the city. You obviously have awoken something in the city.
Yeah.
So, as we all exit out of here, I ask everyone, do you think it would be beneficial to make sure nobody can get in here and turn this off? Because I do.
Yeah, probably.
So I'm going to be stupid.
And still in wolf form, Kata adorably cuts her head to one side.
I take this as a sign of approval, so I then cast Stone Shape as to cover I'm closing and locking the door and covering it without disrupting the mechanism itself.
Okay.
So that no one else can access it.
Cool. Okay, so you basically kind of like create a second door.
Yeah, Well, yeah, sure. We'll do that.
You build a wall in front of it, or are you trying to like jam the door?
I'm leaving the door alone, and the keypad, I'm going to lock it, close it, lock it, and then just kind of like do this with the rock around it to cover it up.
Okay. Make me a spell attack roll.
Sorry, I have to unselect my 40-10 there. Did a total of 10 for that.
Oh,
All
God.
right. Make a it'd be make a wisdom saving throw.
22.
All right. Let's try it again. So, as you sit there and you start trying to shape the stone of the building to kind of cover up the door and everything like that, something doesn't quite seem right. And as you try and move it, something happens, and a spark of arcane energy leaps out of the wall itself, striking you directly in the chest.
Ow.
You kind of twist yourself and contort yourself so that when you hit the ground, you don't hit as hard as you could have. But you take 25 lightning damage and 3 bludgeoning damage as you are thrown away from the wall.
Are you still conscious?
Yeah, I just healed myself, so I'm good.
Oh, God.
Okay, I wake up. Boy, that'll wake you up in the morning.
As you get up, you notice that the gems on the door, the precious stones, have shattered.
Same effect.
No one's getting in there now.
Including us, but... Okay, I say, is everyone okay after that nonsense?
Yeah.
I'm weird shape.
Yeah, we're good.
Knowing or having an idea of what we're gonna need to do to turn these things on, I say we need to get to at least the other 2 stations, and we can guess that they're in one in each quadrant. So we could either explore through the perimeter of the city or go back to the center and then away from that. Any suggestions or thoughts? I mean, we've only been in a couple places and we've already found some cool stuff, so I'm all down for exploring.
Yeah, let's look around this part. It's got power now, I guess.
Yeah, this is fancy or whatever. So I'm gonna throw a heal on myself as I follow Elaine.
And I'm going to drop concentration, drop my roll form, and heal myself.
Okay. So your two dire wolves that made it out kind of come up and like nuzzle your side as they kind of fade into nothingness. Go ahead and heal yourself. So again, you guys, this particular part of the city, you notice that the buildings are very uniform. You notice that some of them have bars on them, on the windows. They have more traditional doors than the buildings in the tower, where they kind of open and they have doorknobs and things like that. Where would you like to go?
Well, you said some of the buildings were lighting up as Lane saw. So I say we go to the tallest or the nicest looking one that's lit up and start there.
Okay. The tallest building near you guys is about
really?
a 5-10 minute walk away. You can see it. As you approach it, you can see a set of double doors made of, you assume at one point it was very elaborately carved wood. Now they're kind of hanging off of their hinges, mostly rotten.
Can we mend them so they open easily?
Not really.
Okay.
As soon as you come up and you try and cast the mending cantrip, they fall off.
Same effect. Roger
We're
that.
talking hundreds of years.
Sure.
Even well-made doors will eventually rot.
Fair enough.
As you come in, the building itself is kind of confusing. You see dust in a lot of different places. You see a large stone kind of counter in the opening area, and you can see the room that you kind of walk into is about 20 feet by 15 feet. And this counter is in the back upper right corner from where you guys are. And you can see that there's a door to another room right behind it, and then there's a door on the west wall that goes into another area.
Well, at the very least, we could hold up for a little while if this goes well in here. So I say I want to go check out behind the counter.
Okay. So as you go back there, I actually have to look at this.
While he does that, can the rest of us have a short rest?
Well, a short rest takes an hour, so if Fade wants to go on his own, he can.
No, okay.
I mean, I'll go.
Sorry. Hey.
Buddy system.
And I got a really bad 3rd level cure wounds roll.
Cool. All right. So Fade, you enter this back room. Is anyone going with him, or are you guys?
Yeah, since we had no time for a short rest.
Okay.
I'm checking out the counter first.
Okay.
Yeah.
The counter itself is made of stone. Again, like a couple of the other things that you've seen, it looks like almost like it was carved directly out of the stone. Not like it was moved in here. It looks almost like either grown or carved directly out of the stone of the floor. When you come around behind the counter, You see that underneath it are a bunch of shells and things like that. You can see some items that, if they were in good condition, you might be able to recognize them. As they are now, it's rubble. Rubble and dust. You see a few things that you think might have been paper at one point.
If all the paper and stuff is there, can we mend that into whatever it was?
As you touch it, crumble, crumble, crumble.
Okay.
Stop trying.
You guys are really
It's
having
the
fun with
best
mending
cantrip.
stuff. Can I mend myself?
I need to mend my fingers back to the way they were.
So yeah, you can see a bunch of different openings and things behind it. You get the idea that items were kept underneath there.
Can I look for secret compartments or hidden cash drawers?
Sure. Make an investigation check.
There was a back room.
Well, 18.
You don't find any secret anything in there.
Okay. Avok, what do you think? I'm looking for supplies. That fight took a lot out of me. Even though I didn't engage in the fight at all.
He's playing with little gems. You guys are getting your asses kicked. Whatever. Different
I was
parties,
kicking
different
ass.
dynamics.
Avok pretty much tore through those things like no
Oh
big
yeah,
deal.
he went crazy.
Whatever floats your boat, I really don't care.
Then, back room it is.
All right.
Elaine, care to go first?
Sure, yeah. Is there a door there? Is it locked? Do I need to check it?
It's a doorway.
A
You
doorway, no
assume
door.
there was a door there at one point.
All
You see a
right, can
pile
I
of what might have been wood in front of it.
look for something useful in the room?
As you enter the room, is it just Elaine or is anyone else following?
I'll follow the reminder.
I'll
Yeah.
follow.
All right.
No,
So as you guys enter the room, this one seems very, very bizarre. Simply due to the fact that everywhere else you've gone, there really hasn't been much aside from the magic items you've found. This room, as you come into it, you see some shelves made out of stone. Again, looks like it was carved directly out of the same stone that they carved the rest of this building out of. But all over the floor, you see a bunch of rolled up rugs. And you see a single rug in the middle of the floor that's actually unfolded, just kind of laying there.
I
You
throw up a
would be
detect
that
magic.
generous.
Okay. As you start to do that,
Oh
And
no.
I'll let you fly.
God damn it.
wait.
No,
Slowly
I
leave
just,
the room.
yeah, I just realized this could actually be bad, and I'm an idiot.
no.
Cool.
No.
Hold, please.
The DM says cool, it's not cool.
This could be
Oh,
good,
God.
this could be bad. I
All
don't
right.
know what.
Fade.
Yes.
Does 24 hit your armor class?
Yes.
Avok.
Shit.
Does 23 hit your armor class?
I can't be
Yes.
conscious.
Elaine.
No.
Does 18 hit your armor class?
Yes.
Kata. Does 19 hit your armor class?
Yes.
So as you guys are sitting there, Fade, you start to detect magic, and instantly your vision is filled with glowing objects as the room itself seems to get up, and all of your vision goes black. And I would like everyone to roll for initiative.
Oh no.
I knew it was too good to be true. I shouldn't.
I got really excited for a second there.
So did I. Once you mentioned bugs, I was like, no.
Go stand on one and will it to fly.
That's a solid 5.
Good go.
All right, I'm going to start with Avok. What you got?
22.
Elaine.
17.
Kata.
11.
Fade.
5.
and Song is waiting outside for some bizarre reason.
Yep. She's playing with the gem that holds spells.
Probably.
Bitter much?
All right, Avok, you can't breathe.
What?
And you feel something has come and wrapped itself around you and is starting to crush you. You take 10 bludgeoning damage as whatever it is wrapping around you. You are also restrained and blinded.
Jesus Christ, dude!
What would you like to do?
Become very well acquainted with this
Well,
thing.
I'm gonna get pissed by raging.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna... Fuck, I'm restrained. I can't... What? I can't do anything if I'm restrained, can I?
You have disadvantage on all your attack rolls, and any attack rolls against you are at advantage.
Oh, okay, great. Well then, I guess I'm just gonna try to break through with all my strength.
All right, go ahead and make me, I think, strength athletics.
Oh good. So that cancels out the disadvantage because I'm raging.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay, strength athletics. Oh hi, buddy. 16.
As you sit there, your muscles kind of rip and bulge, and you rip yourself out, and you see this carpet kind of flutter down and start moving in a bizarre manner. You look around, and you see the rest of your friends are covered and straining to get out of these carpets.
Oh, God.
We're losing the carpet.
Okay.
That does take your action to do that.
What's an attack?
So you've used your action and your bonus. Do you want to move at all?
I guess I just move to whoever's closest and try to pull out the rug when it's my next turn. I
Okay.
guess.
Elaine, you are suffocating.
Oh god.
You are also blind and restrained, and you take 10 bludgeoning damage as this thing that you can't tell what it is starts crushing you.
Ew. So rude. Yeah, I'm gonna try and break free of that.
Okay?
My totally awesome disadvantage.
To be honest, I can't remember if restraint actually gives you disadvantage on lots of ones, but
I could totally check. I can't even pick up the book. Fine, stay on the floor.
And I,
back of the book.
luckily, I actually flipped to the page next to it, so give me a second. A restrained creature's speed becomes 0, and it can't benefit from any bonus to its speed, okay? Attack rolls against the creature have advantage, and the creature's attack rolls have disadvantage. The creature has disadvantage on dexterity saving throws. That's it.
Okay, so that's it. So, no, you would not have disadvantage on this.
Okay. And what is it? Athletics?
Strength athletics, yep.
No.
What are you trying to do, Elaine?
He's trying to break out of it.
Break out of this carpet.
I'll give you my advantage, or my inspiration.
Alright, you now have advantage on the roll.
Okay, cool. Because I rolled a 2.
Do better.
That was slightly better.
What do you got?
13.
You said 15?
13.
13. Just barely you're able to kind of wriggle your way out, and you see this creature is there again. It's a rug that's kind of fluttering around in a very dangerous manner. That takes your action. Anything else you want to do?
I'm gonna take out my flaming dagger and just wave it in front of it. It's gonna burn up when I get the chance to.
All right. It's carpet time.
Oh,
The first one goes for Avok. Does an 8 hit your armor class?
No.
Second one goes for Elaine. 15.
That is my armor class.
So it wraps you again.
Just go it. Find me dinner first.
Kata, you are up. You are blind. You are suffocating. You can't breathe. And you are restrained. You have no idea what's going on.
I can die. I'm gonna try and get out.
Okay. Make me a strength athletics check.
Okay. Please. $22.
All right, so you sit there and you kind of wriggle and you writhe and you're able to make it out away from this creature. Oh, you took 10 bludgeoning damage at the beginning of your turn.
Okay.
So that was your...
It's only my 3rd level cure wounds I did earlier.
That was your action to break out of it. So, anything else you want to do with your turn?
God. I'm gonna transform into a saber-tooth tiger as my bonus action.
Okay. Avok, being the only one that I can actually see, you watch as Kata drops to all fours and then grows to rather large size. Large fangs grow out of her mouth, and you see a stripe pattern grow across her now furry hide. That brings us to Fade. You are blind, restrained, and suffocating.
May I dispel magic the thing that is on me?
How does dispel magic work? Is it a target or is it an area?
Creature, object, or
So
effect.
it's a single thing, right?
Yeah.
Cool. Yes, you can.
Then I would like to do that on the one that is on me.
What happens when you do that with this one?
If it's a 3rd level or lower thing, it ends. If it's 4th level, then we have to do checks.
No, this actually has a specific thing. In
Oh,
stat
snap.
block.
I'm really annoyed.
What is your spell save DC?
15.
It seems unaffected. Or no, it fails. You feel whatever it is that's strangling you goes limp and hits the floor.
Did I take the initial 10 damage?
You did take 10 damage.
Alright. And then... So, it's off of me. What do I see?
You see Elaine fighting with this rug on him. You see Avok like looking at a rug menacingly, and you see Kata in saber-tooth tiger form looking at a rug menacingly.
Can I get a feel of how many rugs are still here? Going to hit us in the face?
Well, you get the idea that there are at least 4 of them total. One of which is now unmoving and limp at your feet.
Can I? I'll run over to Elaine and get ready to assist her. Him.
Okay. That ends that. Avok, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna cut up a damn rug that tried to smother me.
Okay. Roll.
Alright, 26 to hit.
That's
Nice.
a miss.
I'm sure it is.
Just roll damage.
Yeah,
To be perfectly honest, I have to look to see what their actual armor class is. Oh yeah, super high armor.
it's like,
It's 2,000.
What?
Roll damage.
18.
It hurts.
Nice.
It looks bad. You can see it starting to fray at its edges.
Okay. That just die. Hang on.
Okay.
19 to hit.
Another
so,
hit. Roll damage.
10 damage.
Looking really rough, but still kind of floating around in a menacing fashion. Elaine,
Fuck.
10 bludgeoning damage, please.
No, time go. I'm gonna get this thing off of
Not
me.
dodge!
And then what would you like to do? You are blind, restrained, and suffocating.
I don't even know if Uncanny Dodge would work. It's constricting around me.
Yeah, this technically would not work for Uncanny Dodge.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna try and get it off of me.
Okay. Strength athletics check, please.
Oh, good, the dot. Yeah, thank you, dot. Not that I don't think that helps. It's a 14.
Again, You get out. The creature kind of moves away from you, writhing in the air. Anything else you want to do?
I'm gonna back out of this room. Please, can I? Or do I not
Sure,
have
it gets an
movement?
opportunity attack.
Okay. Either
24 hits your armor class.
I am unconscious. had one.
It restrains you.
I had 1 HP.
It doesn't do any damage. It just wraps itself around you again.
Oh, okay. Well,
Oh God! Oh God!
somebody doesn't get it off me. I'm unconscious.
That brings us to Kata.
God. If I try to go help Elaine, will I suffer an attack of opportunity?
You're close enough. You can reach him. Just leaving the room will get you an attack of opportunity.
Okay, I'm going to pull at the edge of the carpet. I'm gonna be careful not to hurt Elaine inside.
So you want to try and rip it off of him?
Yes.
I'm not sure they have a plan for that. Hold, please. It's so far at the beginning of the book. Here we go.
Contested strength checks, maybe?
Yeah, I'm gonna say contested strength check.
Okay.
So go ahead and make a strength athletics check. Holy shit. Okay.
I know.
You didn't roll a 20, did you?
No.
Okay.
I rolled like a 2.
Now remember, you were using the saber-toothed tiger's strength.
Yep, I know. I was just making sure what its strength was. 13?
Yeah, you sit there, you rip the thing off. Because I rolled a 6. That is your action for the turn. Anything else you want to do?
I'm going to do my best to look menacing, growl at them, and then get on my turn.
All right, Fade.
I would like to. So, mine's done. Avox is still squiggling by him, though.
Yeah, it doesn't look very good though.
In ribbons.
But there's one. Oh no, the one is off of Elaine. I feel like I need to kill it. That's what I would do. So I'm gonna go. The one that just got ripped off, I'm gonna go over and kick it with my foot and throw some inflict wounds through that attack.
Cool. Okay. Make. I think that's an attack roll, right?
Yep, spell attack. 15 to hit.
That's a hit. Roll damage.
That's exciting. This one doesn't exist anymore. So base damage will be 16, and then I'll add 17 onto that. My second channel divinity, so 33.
All right. So you sit there and you just come up and wallop it with a kick. And as you kick, your foot goes through the rug and it disintegrates around you as necromantic energy flows through it.
Rest in peace.
And then I will protectively hug Elaine so that if something squeezes, it squeezes me.
Okay.
If you let me.
Okay.
No, I'm good with that. That'll make things even more interesting. We go back up to Avok.
I don't know you like that, Jade.
I'm gonna kill the.
You like it.
I'm killing the damn rug that still won't die.
Go for it.
16 to hit.
Definitely a hit. Roll damage.
Good. Alright, that's 16 damage.
The rug falls apart. 2 rugs left.
Okay. Balls. Wait, no. Fade disintegrate one, any dispelled magic one.
Oh,
So-
yeah. 1 rug left. Technically, there are 2 rugs left. Just one of them is limp and unmoving.
Yeah.
So she's never mind.
Never said that to me.
I'm just gonna, I'm gonna go do this
Terrible.
thing. I'm gonna slash at the rug.
Go for it.
17 to hit.
Nice.
Definitely a hit. Roll damage.
Hit. 14 damage.
All right. You take a big swing out of it. It's got a cut, but it's still raring to go. That brings us to Elaine. Got a rug
Fade's
looking at you menacingly.
Hugging me and stuff. So like,
Yeah, Fade's hugging you. He's kind of just petting your hair. He's like, "This is
I'll bring
why
you
we're
back
here.
one way or another.
This is why we're here. This is why we're here."
save me. I'm gonna take my flaming dagger and try my best not to stab Fade, even though I want to, and instead attack the rug.
All right, go ahead and make an
That
attack
was
roll.
strong.
However, since Fade is holding you, make the attack roll with disadvantage.
Dead going Fade. Okay. It's still a 19 to hit.
Nice.
Definitely
Nice
a hit.
work.
Roll damage. You don't get sneak attack though because you had disadvantage on the roll.
Oh, boo. I'm upset. That's like the wimpiest damage.
But the rug's near me, so. Like,
I had
So you
disadvantage
can't
though.
get sneak attack damage if you have disadvantage on the attack roll.
okay,
I was not aware of that until I was looking at sneak attack for another character, and I'm like, holy shit! That's
Okay.
one way to battle to battle rogues as a DM. Give them
Said the whole
disadvantage.
early show didn't know that.
Or have our target cleric just.
Eight damage.
Okay.
I thought she said she was down. That's why I did that. I didn't want her to fail death saves.
I
Elaine,
have 1 HP. That's
how
why.
much damage?
It was 8 damage.
Still not bad. The rug starts to catch on fire a little bit, but it's still raring to go. It's rug time. The rug goes for Elaine. Fade is in the way.
Yeah.
You do not get your shield bonus. It
Fine.
doesn't matter because 8 doesn't hit anyone's armor class.
Stop
Kata,
it! Stop it!
Yeah.
it's your turn.
Oh, okay. I'm going to, can I pull Elaine onto my back and then I go
This crazy
go
guy.
out of the room towards seeing how,
If you leave the room, you will take an opportunity attack. So you
I'll
can.
take it.
Okay.
It's almost dead.
I want to get away from you.
It doesn't matter. It was a 9. You're out.
I'm going to,
Drag
bring him towards, Sun so she can heal him.
Okay. Next up is Fade.
I go try to hit it with a mace because. No, I think I would use a short sword. That makes more sense.
Okay. Pokey.
I've got all kinds of weaponry.
You're the
So.
walking armory of the group.
It is pretty fun. I got hammers hanging off of my belt.
Gave me a long
Total
sword.
of 20 to hit.
Definitely a hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
For a total of 5 damage.
It looks bad off. Ava.
Rawr!
I'm killing the damn thing. Natural 20.
How do you want to do this?
Nice!
How do you like this work?
Find a
Essentially,
broom.
no, I'm just gonna put down my axe, grab the damn rug, and just tear it asunder.
So you guys see Avok sitting there looking at this rug. The rug itself looks back with menace in its eyes. Avok sits there, raises up his great axe. He holds it parallel to the ground and drops it. And then walks over with purpose, grabs it in both of his hands. The rug itself starts to wrap itself around his neck and closing over his mouth. And you guys see the rug completely envelop him. And you see him struggle for a moment. And then you see... And he breaks through the rug, throwing it in several pieces to the ground.
Rest in pieces.
Did I get my detect magic off at the beginning? I wasn't clear on that. Okay.
Right as you turn the detect magic on, your vision
They
was
said hi.
flooded with magical energy in front of you.
Okay. Ow. Stupid rugs.
Your detect magic is still on. You can see the rug below you. While looking mundane right now, you can see just the tiniest sliver of arcane magic in it. You get the idea that after a given point in time, your spell will wear off. Your dispel magic will wear off. You also notice that there are other rugs in the room that haven't moved yet.
Get out!
You hear growling from outside.
I'm clinging to giant cat.
So, Avok, how are you feeling, buddy?
I'm fine. Bring on the rugs. Yeah.
You notice that there is at least a dozen rugs sitting in this room.
For God's sakes.
I got fire.
So I'm holding my sword out in front of me, and I'm slowly like sliding back and like dragging the one underneath me, like 1 foot back, slide back. You keep going. You keep going until I'm outside of the room with the one.
Okay.
Picking up my axe.
About 30 seconds have passed.
Right. Excuse me, guys. Close the door, and I'm just gonna hack away at all the rugs in this damn room.
Okay.
I love it.
Oh gosh.
Don't tell me they were all enchanted.
Does a 19 hit your armor class?
It does.
I'm gonna go
restrained.
insane.
Does a nat 20 hit your armor class?
It does.
You feel another one start squeezing you tighter. That one will miss.
This is a thing.
Rest in peace.
What happened?
I'm still raging,
Damn,
so...
I am really doing poorly. That one will miss. So that's 4 I've done. That'll definitely hit.
Guys, this is bad. I have a spell left.
That'll
I
definitely
don't know how.
hit.
I have a hit point left.
So we're
Why
now up
did you leave
to...
some?
You now have 5 of these rugs on you. 2 that have somehow missed you.
He can frenzy.
12 doesn't hit you, right?
No.
You now have 6 on you. Still good. Does 15 hit you?
No.
Okay.
All the faith in our barbarian. Let us rip them all to shreds.
You now have 7 on you. And that's now you have 8 on you. At the beginning of your turn, you take 80 bludgeoning damage.
Halved, because I'm still raging.
So you now half it to 40 bludgeoning damage. Are you still conscious?
39 HP.
Okay. You can break free of one of them.
That I did not see coming.
Well.
It takes your action to break free, and you have one action. So next turn you will take 70 damage.
Well, I'm gonna use my bonus action to frenzy up.
Okay.
And
Chill.
If your friends want to come up with a unique and creative way to deal with this,
I will
they
set
are
him
outside
off.
though. So what do you want to do with your turn? You frenzy raged.
well, I'm just gonna have to get out of one of them, I guess. So, 17 athletics check. So,
Yeah, one of them falls off. You have 7 more.
okay. Wait, that's not an attack action, is it? Damn it.
No, unfortunately, it's a break a grapple action is what it is. So Instead of
Okay.
having a contested check, it's just a DC for this.
So I just made the stupidest mistake of my life.
We're going to go to Elaine. I'm going to say be as creative as possible. The more creative you are, the more of a possibility that Avok will be there when you get him. So,
Right,
Elaine, what would you like to do?
I don't have any draconic power left. I'm going to... Because my longsword is still inflamed. I've got a shield. Frick. No, I'm not going to worry about the longsword. I'm going to use my dagger and the shield. And he closed the door. Is the door made of stone?
There's no door.
Oh, there's no door?
There's a pile of wood in front of it.
Oh.
Yeah.
It used to be a door.
Could I, like, with my shield raised, kind of just, like, rush forward and try and push through that wood?
You can get to the room without any issue.
Oh.
There's a little pile of wood in front of the room. It's a broken door.
What can I do? Because I can't. No, I'm going to two-hand my longsword. I'm going to two-hand the longsword in flame. Frick. I don't know how to be creative with this because I'm just a rogue. I hit things.
Well, don't just think about the, like your character itself. Think about the room. Think about, he's basically wrapped in a bunch of rugs. You know, if you can come up with, you know, a way that would be different.
My head's so bad, but I can't.
The only thing I can think of is because I think I still have a flask of oil. Because that was what I was wanting to do.
You got a flask of oil if you want to be creative?
I wanted to throw it in there.
Oh no.
Light everything on fire.
Well, I'm covered in rugs.
If you'd like to do that...
I would love to.
Elaine, I got your back, man. I'm on board. I got some stuff to do, too. Do it.
Okay, yeah. I'm throwing that flask of oil at the giant hulking rug monster that's in there.
Alright. And you attempt to light it with... make me a dexterity attack roll. Your efficiency bonus.
Dexterity attack roll. 13.
Avok, what is your... Or actually, no, let's use the rugs. I think that's still missed. They kind of jerk him out of the way, and the flask of oil shatters on the ground near them, but it doesn't hit the rug monster. Let's go to Fade. What do you want to do, Fade?
I pull out this little band with runes on it, yell restrain, throw it at the pile of rugs, and use a chill touch cantrip to try to freeze them all, making them brittle so that Avok could possibly break out.
Technically, throwing the ball is an action, and chill touch would be an action. So you can do one or the other. Which would you like?
Then I will chill touch, because I can at least hit 2 of them with that.
Okay.
Seeing how my necromantic energy disintegrated the other one, I feel like this is the right thing to do.
Okay. Make an attack roll.
25 to hit.
It does hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
7 to 2 of them.
Avok, you take 3 necrotic damage. They do start to become a little bit more brittle, but it doesn't seem to affect them majorly. Kata, what would you like to do?
Oh, God.
Using spells in unique and interesting ways is definitely a good thing. Feel free to talk it out. You've got a guy standing there with rugs on him. He's in a small building. Outside, you guys have already seen what happens when you mess with the walls around those switches. you have
There's a
the building that you
oil.
were just in. You've got pedestals outside with crystals on them that obviously have arcane energy flowing into them. You know, really think about your surroundings and think about what else you could use.
I drop out of tiger form, run in there, and I'm casting flame blade, and I'm gonna set them all on fire.
Okay. Make your attack roll.
Okay. Please work. Natural 20!
Damn. Roll, I think that's 66 fire damage now.
Okay, yeah, it's 17 points of fire damage.
Avok, you take 8 points of fire damage.
Sorry, dude.
Comes back to Avok's turn. With 7 of them on you. You take 70 bludgeoning damage.
Half makes it 35. And you guys' additional damage kind of make that hard for me to handle. So
I'm so sorry.
no, I'm not. I'm unconscious.
Avok is unconscious but still alive.
I'm still alive.
He's still alive. And you have a dude that's like super good with death type things.
We're fine.
Elaine, you're up.
So there's like a puddle of oil in there, though,
There's
right
a puddle
now.
of oil in there.
So,
You guys have already figured
by
out.
any chance, did I fall unconscious onto that puddle of oil with those grunts?
That'd be great.
Do you want to fall onto that oil?
Fuck it, why not?
Well, here, let's do it this way. Choose even or odd.
Even.
Let's just go for it. Yeah, you fall onto the oil.
The flaming rugs fall into the oil. I love it.
Oh yeah,
God,
she
right.
flame bladed them.
Well, they're not technically on fire as of yet. They just took fire damage. So they're not erupting in flames just yet. So again, Avok, you guys have already found out if you mess with the walls near the things, bad shit happens. You've got pedestals outside with arcane energy flowing into crystals at the top. You have the giant barrier that you guys are actually relatively close to because that building was actually only about 50 feet away from the actual barrier itself. What would you like to do, Elaine?
There's pedestals outside the specific building.
Yep. Let's say
Okay.
there are.
Okay. All right. So let me back out of the house, the building,
Okay.
and I want to swing using two hands on the longsword. Just I don't know, hit. What was it? The crystals or the pedestals? What is it?
So you want to destroy one of the crystals with your longsword, right?
Sure.
Okay. Make me an attack roll.
Oh, that's really good. It's 18 plus 6, 24. Yeah.
Make a dexterity saving throw, please.
Oh,
I think
no.
if I'm taking damage, I'm probably going to go down anyway. Dexterity saving throw, 20.
You are actually absolutely fine. As you hit it with your longsword, it erupts in a shower of arcane sparks, and you see a bolt of it heading towards you. You dodge out of the way, but you can see the crystal itself is live right now. However, you can see the arcane energy is fading quickly.
What can I do with a bonus? I can't really do anything because the longsword's not finesse.
All right, is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, that's all I can do.
Fade. You are still inside, but you hear a crash from outside.
So he fell down. We're assuming he's unconscious because of that. Rugs have taken minimal damage.
Mhm.
Are they all still wrapped on him?
Currently, yes.
The rug that I pulled out, is it still radiating magic?
Let's say not enough time has passed, so it still has that tiny sliver, but it's still limp and nothing right now. Outside, you have a sparking gem.
Right. I will...
Put your mind at ease. Avok has already died before.
Right. I got... It's fine, I got
new
it.
for him.
So, I'm going to pull out my remaining rope, which I have 35 and a half feet left from all their other antics, and I will try to lasso the bundle.
Easily done. They're not moving or anything, so you have no problem doing that.
And over my shoulder, like a lineman for football or something, I'm just going to charge out towards Elaine and that noise that I heard.
Okay,
You're
able to make it out. Let's say that's your interact with an object.
Awesome. Okay.
An action and a bonus.
I would like to... Do I see Elaine outside?
You see Elaine. You see the kind of lantern, streetlight type thing there, sparking, but slowly draining of power. It probably won't be sparking for too much longer.
Okay, then I will, since it's already on a rope, I'm going to try to do this with it and throw it at the thing, and praying to the Dark Lady, because I'm touching the rope, which is touching the thing, which is touching him. I'm going to try to spare the dying in this big, overarching, slamming him onto the pillar.
That is interesting.
Stay with me.
You're going to have 2 rolls you got to make. I need a strength-based attack roll. Add your proficiency bonus to it. Let's say you're proficient in throwing Avox.
Obviously. I've gotten used to it by now. So, proficiency. Strength. So proficiency bonus is +3. I have a +3 modifier. Is that a +6?
Yes.
Alright. To throw Avok.
Yep.
24.
You hit hard. Avok, you are unconscious, so you don't realize what's happening. But you hit it hard. Now I want you to make a spell attack roll.
Now, before I say what the total is, I am going to start to... Because he's unconscious and the... Oh, Elaine's right there, though. Crap.
Do what it is that you want to do.
Yeah, just do it.
So I rolled an 11 for the spare the dying attack.
All right. Since you prayed to your deity, I will give you advantage.
Oh, you're the man. Avok. 21.
This is like totally her field.
Right. So 21. 14 plus 7 for the second one. So I'm trying to just keep him alive right now.
So Elaine comes out and breaks this thing, jumps out of the way to avoid getting hit himself. As soon as you jump out of the way, you hear this loud, and you see Fade in his relatively heavy armor rushing out of the building with Avok, kind of fireman carried over his shoulder, wrapped in a rope. You see Avok you see Fade plant his feet and just hurl this bundle of rugs with Avok at the center on top of this crystal. You see bright, shining sparks of light just go everywhere. Avok, you may have 1 failed death saving throw. Fade, you're holding on to this rope, and you're concentrating all of the power that you have from your holy symbol into the rope. You see the arcane energy go down the rope, and you take... Where did you go? 18 lightning damage. As you sit there and focus, you watch all of the rugs that have wrapped around Avok start to writhe and writhe and break off from him, and you see Avok sitting up there perched on this thing, continually getting shocked.
Get me off that thing!
Clear.
So that was a lot. So I'm gonna assume I'm done now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kata,
Evok.
you're technically still inside right now, but you
Oh,
heard a lot
God.
of stuff happening outside.
No, she pulled the lane out.
Oh yeah, she pulled the lane out. All right, so yeah, no, she
Yeah,
went back
and
in.
I went back in.
Oh yeah, you did.
So you're technically
Yeah, you did.
inside right now, but you've seen everyone else run out. What would you like to do?
Oh, God. I'm gonna go back outside and.
As soon as you
Back on me up.
step out, you see Avok on the top of this pole, just like gyrating as arcane energy flows through his body. You can see Fade holding on to a rope, and you can see arcane energy kind of flowing through him. But he has this look of determination, and you can see energy flowing from his holy symbol back through the rope, kind of falling over Avok's unconscious form right now. What would you like to do?
Is Ava close enough to touch?
The rope that Fade is holding
Shock dead.
Wait, can't she just grab the rope and yank it so I can just get off?
is. She could, if she would like to.
Wait, are all the ropes off of him?
Yep. You see they're kind of floating away in various places. They're like spreading out around the city.
I tie a really good knot. If you pull the rope, it'll probably tighten around him, so you can pull him off.
Let's get him off so I can
Okay.
heal him.
As you grab onto the rope, you feel the arcane energy just surge into your arm. You take 10 lightning damage, but you were able to pull him off. Avok, as she pulls you off, you hit the ground hard and have another failed save.
Alright, guys.
Do I still have an action?
You're no longer he's no longer in danger, so.
Okay, I'm gonna cast a 4th level Cure Wounds.
Alright, Avok, you're no longer unconscious. You feel like shit, though, dude.
Everyone feels like shit. I have 20 HP left.
I have one.
Nah.
I've had one.
So that 4th level, how much healing is that?
I haven't rolled it yet because I was so anxious.
Did you lose concentration on how long does Beacon of Hope last?
That's been long gone.
Okay.
I lost that.
Okay.
Oh, God.
Oh, that sucked.
Oh.
Overconfidence is gonna kill you again sometime, Avok.
Please, for the love of God, roll high. 23 HP to Avok.
You're feeling slightly better, Avok.
That's good.
And there goes my 4th level spell.
While you were in there, covered with all of those rugs, one of them dislocated your shoulder and crushed the joint.
Oh, God.
Until you can find a way to heal it, you will have disadvantage on attack rolls you make with your right arm.
My right arm. It's,
Hey,
so
Avok,
this is exhaustion I can't get rid of quite easily. Speaking of which, I am exhausted now.
That's what you get.
Fuck. Okay then. Ow.
Long rest.
And
you,
with that,
Now.
we are going to end it for tonight. So,
Go, Avok.
thank you for everybody that tuned in. I hope you guys had a lot of fun. I tried something a little bit new with Roll20, and I think I think it worked pretty well. I think I might do stuff like that again. If you missed any of the episode, I upload all of these to my YouTube channel. It's youtube.com/trainerjody. You can catch up on all of the episodes. This is our 20th episode. We've been doing this for over a year, which is amazing and wonderful. Feel free to catch up on all of the former episodes there. You can also follow me here on Twitch. I run D&D games every Tuesday. And if you follow me on Twitter, I'm at TrainerJody there. You can, I tweet about this before I do anything. So, other than that, that's all for me today, and I will see you guys next time, all right? Bye-bye.
Bye. God damn it.